So Heather and Rob aren't answering. Sam said, I said, Sam, are you going to join us? And he said, oh, hey, sorry, I was working and then chatting with my mom, which is not an answer.
It's funny, you should have said, oh my god, same. So
Yannick just doesn't answer. He'll talk to me all week long and then
He'll passive aggressively say no to you.
But not when it's time to game.
Oh my god, somebody created a gun that shoots masks onto people's faces.
Perfect.
I want this! It's so cute.
Okie dokie. What was I doing? Oh, so Quarter, are you on Google Docs yet?
I am. I'm reading through the now uniqueness of some of my skills.
Yeah. Okay, so the other thing is, if you've already put points into a skill and it says that something changed because of it, I've already fixed that in Roll20. I've already set your thing to do it.
Okay.
So if it was like +1 strength, don't add another strength because I've done that. But if it's a new skill you're buying, then you have to do that.
Okay, so if it's one that I'm already at, then which I don't think. Oh no, I am one for the martial art one. So yeah. You gave me the strength for the martial art.
Yeah.
And the AC for my defense.
Yep.
Okay.
I made sure everyone was caught up. It took me all day. But yeah, so if you buy level 3 in your main power, then you get 3's company. And 3's company is you can now fuse 3 things with 1 attack. So yeah, like hopefully it's easy to explain. The other part about it is I wanted to make it so there's more incentives to level up so you can actually see what's going to happen. But because I like to make the powers based off what you guys do, these things can change if you want them to. Like this is just an idea I had. Like for yours, I looked up what's the difference between fusion and fission, and then I gave you a fission power at level 7 where you actually rip things apart instead of meld them together. But yeah, it's just stuff like that. And like everyone's martial arts, if you get to the next level in martial arts, you get +1 strength. But yeah, everybody should also, you'll see that Porter, you have 15 points to spend.
Currently?
Well, you've spent 5 out of 15, according to the top. I don't know if you've done any since I did that.
No, I had only ever... Wait, let me look. So that's 1,
so I gave everybody
2,
points
3.
Because of last session. Chris has the most points because he had a whole session extra than everyone else.
I've apparently spent, I think, 6 points. I'm confused as to how this system works. So, looking at my top one, my offensive ability, where it says level 1, 1 point, level 2, 2 points. Does that mean I've spent 2 points to get to level 2, or I've spent 3 points to get to level 2?
And 3.
So each level you have to spend the equivalent of what you've spent, basically.
Yeah. So to get to level 3, you'd have to spend 3 more points.
So if I went to level 3, I'd have spent technically 6 points to get to where I'm at.
Yes.
Okay, then I've spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 points.
Yep. So at the top, it would say spent 6 out of 15. So you still have 9 points to spend.
Karen, please. I realize that my character is going to have to like really up on the defense there, or like some kind of like or like raises AC or his health. Because if I'm gonna be taunting people,
Well, that's why I gave a lot of your stuff gives you AC or Constitution. Like
yeah,
it make things match your play style.
yeah.
All right, Stephanie,
Yeah.
roll me a 1d4.
1d4.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's see what happens. I'm almost done renaming all my stuff.
Okay.
That was not the priority out of all the things you could be doing.
I already spent my points. Don't worry. I saved 2 though. I rolled a 3.
Okay, now you guys get to actually see these because I haven't been showing you. 3 is the main power pool, so roll a 1d47.
Oh, I'm rolling my nemesis, aren't I?
Like, actually, give me 1 second.
How many do I have? The
Right,
5 left.
roll it.
There you go. There you go. Spent all the points.
I stand, but I'm saving 2 just in case.
What about that? 20.
All right, sorry. Roll a 1d49.
What the hell?
Language.
Excuse me, 41. Sorry, I got a spam call and it's almost 9 o'clock at night. Very weird.
That is not a main power. Okay, unbreakable skin is what you got.
I think useless power would be. That'd be kind of a cool useless power is knowing exactly when you get a bad, like a telemarketer call.
I just copied and pasted to the useless part.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, Steph Nemesis. Stephanie, pick a number between 1 and 4 that's not 3.
1.
Okay, you're going to roll for the travel pool. Roll a 1d44.
Oh. 10.
Hands and feet turn into wheels.
I think that was mine.
I absolutely believe that.
It's actually from, I don't know if you ever read Ozma of Oz, which is a sequel to Wizard of Oz. It's like really super freaking creepy, but kind of awesome.
All right, Steph.
Anyways.
Pick 2 or 4.
2.
All right, you're going to pick the useless power pool.
Okay.
Roll a 1d49.
18.
Roll again, double the power.
Should I do 48 or 49 again?
Roll a 49 again. Yep.
47.
Double the power of remembers addresses.
Can see through objects. Oh my god, I love this list. I don't care about the other lists of all the good powers or anything like that. I just love the list of stupid superpowers.
All right, Steph, roll for your kryptonites. It's 1d36.
Okay.
What, is she rolling a new character?
23.
Rolling her nemesis.
Hey, that sucker. Well, my nemesis is really good at directions and addresses. Actually, no, they're good at addresses. It doesn't mean they're good at directions. So.
What is polydactylism?
A who? Oh.
Their weakness is people with too many digits? I don't get how this is a kryptonite.
Well, technically, because I can absorb and like add body parts, I guess it would be my perfect nemesis.
I would say roll again because I don't know.
I would say take that off of there because that's not a kryptonite so much as that's a useless superpower.
No, I feel like it's like something that gives them the heebie-jeebies. I don't know who came up with that one, but it's probably like they see like a six
Like it
toe and it's like,
distracts them. Yeah.
Like a third nipple, and they're like, oh.
Maybe they're OCD, and if they see something that's not right, they just can't function.
Yeah. People
Exactly.
need to be
Roll
symmetric.
again, Stephanie. 1d36.
36? Okay.
What's that
31.
one?
What?
31.
Has a Napoleon complex.
You know what?
I think that was
know
mine.
somebody at
Funny
work
enough,
that has
doesn't
that.
like being called short.
Yeah, I have somebody at work like that, and it definitely is a kryptonite.
Chris, will you please roll a 1d4?
1.
Oh, Sonny said he liked all of the things I sent him, even though I haven't photoshopped anything yet. He just liked the animations.
Who's Sonny?
He's my friend in Singapore, and he sent me some photos to work on, and I haven't had time to Photoshop them yet, but I did make quick little animations of them, and they look pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
So, sorry, what'd you roll?
A 1.
A 1. So that's the unused travel pool. So roll a 1d43 for this guy.
Ooh.
16.
Scooby-Doo mystery van that can fly as long as blaring music at max volume.
Damn it! Like it has to be the Scooby-Doo theme song, right?
I'm copyrights.
Well, I'm just saying, like we're gonna have to imagine that.
I'm fine with it being whatever. I think it should be a song that really annoys you since it's your nemesis.
So the Scooby-Doo theme song.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's just the Rickroll.
All right, Chris. What do you want to roll for next? Kryptonite, useless power, or main power pool?
Let's just do in that order. Let's just do Kryptonite right now.
Okay. 1d35. And I put love at the end because I thought that you have to show a villain love to beat him.
Oh jeez. 9.
Verbal mockery. Hates being made fun of. You got like Napoleon complex and verbal mockery. You guys are gonna.
I'm
Laugh our
I'm
villains.
such a supportive person that this is not great for me.
Oh, that's true. Oh my gosh. You're gonna have to find it in yourself to like steal some of the hateful opposition dad lines.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, and then he just kills himself.
Yes.
But I realized that I'm showing you guys your villains when normally I don't show you guys stuff. But since I was recording my screen, I was like, let's just do it. So you guys have to not, what is it, meta game? You have to pretend you don't know these things.
Sure.
Oh, okay. So we're just gonna like forget it. We're gonna goldfish memory this.
Well, you know, we can all be professional about this to a certain extent, right? Like we don't have to.
I've already forgot what he rolled for most of those, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, these guys are going to kill you anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Awesome.
Fine.
Roll for the useless power. 49.
39.
What's happening?
49.
Anybody
Good.
know a good song about roller skating? Because the only song I can think
43.
of is Pony.
Can keep a beat or rhythm perfectly.
That's perfect.
What?
That's their useless power.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's actually perfect for it to coincide with his traveling.
Okay, when you said perfectly, I thought you said for pickles, and so I thought.
You thought I said keeps perfect pickles?
No, keeps a beat or rhythm perfectly for pickles. So if it was like a singing competition,
Oh,
and
jeez, Rick.
yeah, the prize was pickles, they would win.
Chris, roll a 1d47.
Excuse me. Oh, I had pizza 6 hours ago and I'm burping it up now.
Oh,
24.
Did it have
Cauliflower
peppers
pizza.
on it?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Well, I know the reason. It's just
Oh, no, this one's Yonic's power. That should have been off the list. Whoops. Can you roll again? 1d46?
yes. Nope. If I forget the / 33.
Huh. Body hair turns into needle-like quills. Will also accept wear-cupine.
That's actually really cool.
I think that was mine.
That's really cool.
That is actually a really cool superpower.
Especially considering I like to hold people. Damn it, this is actually really bad for my character.
All right, Quarter, what pool do you want to roll for first?
Let's just go main. Fuck it.
All
Let's
right.
just go down the list. Main, travel, useless.
46.
All right. I'm sorry. How many? 46.
Yep. I really hope you get Mega Mime.
I got a 1. Wait, that can't be right. Yeah, I got a 1.
Invisibility. Oh no, that was actually. Oh no, maybe someone put it on. That could have just been there twice. You guys got to do.
I feel like we can't have 2 villains that were invisible, though.
Okay, then roll a 1d45.
All right, give me a second. I gotta get back into roll 20. My chat box fucked up. That's right. Don't act like you're not impressed. Right.
I was.
I was impressed.
That was like a good soundbite burp, is what that one was.
So 1d5.
I am working on relaunching. Sorry.
I'm gonna put my headphones on because I think it makes the audio better.
Okay. I mean, roll 20 is perfect. It's never not functioning right.
And now a word from our sponsors.
What's the
Wait, we need
competitor
a
from
sponsor.
roll 20? Can they be our sponsor?
Is competitor for Roll20?
Well, technically, there's a D&D one now, like an actual like Dungeons and Dragons specific tabletop. And as soon as I have time to research it, I fucking hope we will switch to it. Okay, 45, you said?
Yes. Josh has been paying for my account this entire time, so I will use whatever one Josh is paying for.
41.
Thank you, Josh, for being our amazing sponsor all the way from Norway.
And not even here to play.
You have to make sure to plug your sponsor in the fucking video.
Josh is the...
That's how all the YouTubers do it.
So you basically got a character whose power is grog. He rolls dice and gets random effects that happen.
That's pretty cool.
And I'm positive that one was mine.
That's interesting.
But it was inspired by Rob, because the first time we ever played D&D together, he wanted to... I don't know if it's metagaming, but his character would roll dice in the game. So he'd have to roll twice, but his character would roll dice to make decisions. So it's a little bit like Two-Face.
Yeah.
Except he's just Larry Gygax at that point.
Quarter roll for the unused travel pool, which is 43.
37.
Goes through black holes.
Dude, that's such a cool travel.
Yeah.
He just steps through black holes and just appears somewhere else.
Next is unused useless pool, which is a 1d48.
I am actually surprised how well we did at making a pretty even list of each power.
Right? Go us.
2.
Ability to sense pennies, even if they're in an ass.
Wow. Okay.
That's a Josh joke that, Stephanie, as soon as you make friends with him on PlayStation, you'll realize, because his name is
I
Ass
know
Penny.
he's Ass Penny. I know
Okay,
he's Ass
I
Penny.
didn't know. Kryptonite, 1d34.
This is why Josh is going to be my bridesmaid.
Fair
Plus,
enough.
he'd look the best
All
in a
my
dress
favorite
out of
stuff
all of
is
us.
furs.
29.
I think this one accidentally was already used. I think this
Okay.
is Rob's kryptonite. I think that needed to be deleted. Sorry. Can you roll a 1d33?
Yeah, I didn't read it, I promise.
Well, it said non-factual information. He has fake news.
Fake news is his kryptonite.
Yeah.
I
Oh
remember.
my god.
28.
Don't turn on any news.
Flowering plants is his kryptonite.
Oh,
I know, right?
that's a terrible way to live. Well, I guess if it could distract him because it's beautiful, then I guess. That's
Well,
fine.
no, I mean he just like he could just be allergic to it, like he can't touch it or eat it. So like you guys got to get it on him. You can still look at it and appreciate it, maybe.
Maybe.
Well, and I guess, I mean, as far as kryptonites go, I mean, plants really only kind of flower during certain times of the year. So.
Well,
Yeah, but your mom flowers every day of the year.
Aww. Because she's beautiful.
Yeah, that's not
Oh,
what
I
I
was
meant.
thinking she was making biscuits.
Gross. I will be right back while you guys finish putting your points in where you want them, and also think of a name for your supervillain.
I don't remember what my guys want. Oh, okay, he left it on the screen.
I don't remember my stuff. Oh, it's there.
Oh, there it went.
Oh,
And now it's gone.
bye.
Yeah, I know. We all did the same
Like,
thing.
it was perfect because we could read it, and now he's not listening to us, so he doesn't understand that now he took it away. Jello,
So-
you silly bitch.
Oh, no, there it is. Okay, my computer started freezing up. That was terrifying.
So all of my powers I'm giving song names to. But I'm down to my last one and I don't know what to call it. So I'm gonna just post my list of vehicle songs or driving songs, and then you guys can roll for it, I guess.
I wonder what he means by parkour because he didn't write anything.
So whoever wants to roll for my song name for my Van Damme split power name.
I'm just imagining it's that one song that's sung by David Hasselhoff that's in what is that? Kung Fury. It's the We're Gonna Need Some Action or True Hero or whatever it's called.
I'm back.
Hey Jello, you made it really easy for us to decide what the name of our characters are going to be, or our nemesis was going to be, because we could see the screen that had all of their powers and everything.
Good.
And then immediately took it away from us.
As soon as you walk, yeah, it was gone.
What?
Yeah.
Why did it stop?
We were looking at the screen that had the list of our three nemesises.
Why is it showing Blazer Beam screen? Did someone else click share screen?
Nope.
Hold on, maybe I did?
Yeah, that's not my fault.
Oh,
Someone else did that.
Oh, funny.
They're going, oh, thanks, Jello.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. Okay, can somebody...
There you go.
Actually, you know what, Angelo? You never get to roll. Roll a 1d7.
Give me a second.
I clicked the wrong button.
He's like, I roll all the time. I roll all the time to save your guys' fucking life.
Oh, this is true. You know what? You know what? Well, do you not want to roll 1d7?
I'm doing it. Give me a second.
That's what she said. Okay.
Coffee.
6.
All right. Hit the road, Jack. That's what it's going to be called.
Okay. So does that mean you need more time for your villain names?
Yeah, because we couldn't see, but I have an idea for mine.
I put Karen Please in my abilities.
Wait, Chris, can you roll a 1d6?
Yeah, hold on.
Did you like those names, Chris?
Yes.
And then if
Because you
Porter
can
roll
change them if you
1d5.
want.
I like the Karen, please. Because that. Oh, I
like
got a
that,
6.
please.
Because
Okay.
that's like
So life in the fast lane is going to be my next version of that power. Porter, can you roll a 1d5?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I gotta come up with a name for her.
Yep, I'm coming up with a villain name.
Look at all these
5.
maps. None of them are the ones I was looking for.
Shut up.
I like how it came back to you guys just blaming me.
Yep.
We'll do it again.
I'll mess it up again, and then I'll do it again. Okay, so hold
My car. Okay, cool.
on.
If anyone is ever wondering how to make a map, here's my tutorial.
Oh, speaking
Aw.
of which, I somebody's trying to get me to teach them how to use Roll20, and every single time, because I see her at work all the time, I'm like, hey, you want to get on tonight? Let me know. And she's like, cool. I'm like, you getting on tonight? She goes, cool. And I'm like, give me your phone number so I can text you when you're ready, so that way we can take care of this. Okay, so it's been a week and a half now. And then
Wow.
the other one is somebody. I don't know if you ever heard of the Venture Maidens. They play Dungeons and Dragons online.
No.
But yeah, they're another group, and one of them is interested in learning how to play Roll20 too. So
How do they play if it's not on Roll20?
they play live action. They don't use maps and anything like that. They just use their imagination.
Boo.
All right. I think I'm gonna know. Am I gonna type my villain's name into this thing, or do I tell you? What am I gonna do?
I mean, you can just tell me unless it's spelled stupid.
Oh well. Now you gave me an
Hey,
idea. Hold on.
I need glasses for this.
I don't know if this changes the ideas for the names for you, but their villain team is called the Saints.
Oh fuck! All right. Yeah, it does change things. Hold on.
And here's the big reveal. The super villain logo that I made today.
Yeah.
I have a mild question about one of my powers.
Yep. What is it?
You labeled my velocity for the double dutch as being parkour, and then but when I look at like the actual max level power, it seems to be what I would imagine would be the same thing.
Well, we can change that, but really parkour to me more meant like, let's say it's not just simple just jumping to where you want to go. Like if it's more of an obstacle course or something, or you're in a tight space, like the parkour is like being able to leap over, through, and under things. The single bound is it has a question mark because you're not really doing it in one jump, but it's you being able to jump up flat surfaces and get over buildings or mountains or something really big.
The Saints. Crap.
Well, they do go marching in. Here's my generic background. And I cleaned up my desktop just for this, so it wouldn't be embarrassing. Mitchin actually called me and said he was gonna play tonight.
And he said I'm in.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Does he normally get on at 9:30 or 9? Because I thought it was 9.
Oh, you know what? I think he does 9:30.
Okay. But either way, I'm glad we got a lot of that out of the way so that we can jump in faster.
I put 3 ideas of names for my villain, Feel free to choose whichever one you prefer.
The Emperor, feel no evil. Saint invulnerable. What? Like, for some reason, like I'm thinking of when in Deadpool, when like they're trying to come up with a name for him. That's what that reminds me of. Captain Never Die. It's just like
Pretty much.
we'll just stick with Ajax for now. It's fine.
Well, he has unbreakable skin, and he's a Napoleon complex, and he's also one of the saints. So kind of hard to. That's what I got.
Mm.
But he can hear evil because he doesn't want you to tell him he's short.
Exactly, but he feels no evil. Or that could be his motto. He could be like, "I am Saint Invulnerable, and I feel no evil."
Sure.
But then somebody's like, I can't see. Where is he? He must be behind the table because it's so short. And then he cries. He goes in fetal position, and we beat him.
Oh,
I'm imagining him more like Rhino, where like he rages out, and then you can trick him to, running into the cement truck, and then or into the power line.
Yeah, but mine's easy. All you have to do is insult the guy for being short, and he just gives up.
But you'd have to know that.
Yeah.
Yours is verbal mockery.
Yeah. Oh, I know mine. Trust me, mine is. I couldn't have picked a worse character for or a worse villain for my character, or nemesis for my character. Like everything is the opposite of the way that I'm playing my character to be, which is great. That I'm enjoying that.
Jello, my nemesis is going to be called Other Side.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a song too. Does he have a motto?
Hello from the other side? I don't know. I was just thinking his chaos or his powers are based off of chaos, so they're completely random, and then he travels through black holes, so I was just thinking like all of his stuff is coming from somewhere else. And then the ability to sense pennies was like, my thought was, oh, he can sense what's happening on the other side, the side that's face down. And then Flower, he's just got allergies.
Just call him Californication is his motto. No, not really.
Chris, what's the name of your villain?
The Canary.
Oh, okay. That's a weird name for a porcupine.
Well, because
Or
he's
saint.
also, like he's got the whole, like he has to sing for his Scooby Doo van to move, and what's the other one? The verbal mockery thing, yeah, but he can also keep a beat and rhythm perfectly, like singing like a canary.
You should make his motto "Whistle like a missile."
Whistle like a missile.
I'm making him a breakdance fighter, which makes him more deadly with his
Porcupines.
with his
Nice.
quills.
Oh yeah, and that's the other thing.
And keeping perfect rhythm.
I like holding people down, and he's got freaking porcupine quills.
You have laser hands.
Yeah, I know, but I don't use them by hugging people. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I just have those.
Let me call Chris to make sure he's coming, and then I guess we should wait for
Chris
him.
is already here.
Mention.
Okay.
I mean, you guys really inconvenienced me by having the same name.
Sorry. Blame my parents.
Well, we always call him mention. So yeah.
I know, but it's still confusing.
You can call me whatever you want.
Hi, whatever you want.
There you go.
Well, he was going to be called Christian.
Hello.
Yeah, Chris. Hello.
Which one are you talking to?
Your
What's up?
mom wanted to name you Christian. That was actually the name she picked for you, and then Dad didn't like it at the last minute. And then Dad wanted to name me Jacqueline, which in English is Jacqueline, and Mom got real pissed off because she found out it's about Jacqueline Smith, the model, aka a Charlie's Angel. and then they changed that at the last minute too.
My name was
Also,
supposed to be
it turns out that
Danielle.
yeah, Dad didn't think that I was gonna
You
be a
guys
girl.
see this?
Yep, it's awesome.
Ugh.
Oh, wait, why are the eyes glowing?
Because they're trying to freak us out. They're called the Saints, but their thing is a skull.
Wait till they come marching in. Tell you.
Right? I have a kitty on me now. I had to go scoop her up out of the other room because she's still lethargic.
Why is she so lethargic?
Show us your kitty.
Oh, what? Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh,
Hang on.
if her camera turns on, I'm logging off. Oh, shit.
See?
Where's your
She's
kid?
so cute. She
You're
only
not
weighs
holding.
3.
You're not holding her face up to the camera. You were like holding her neck up to it. There you go.
It's a baby.
Because her head
So
is
cute.
drooping. Well, no, I've had to take off work. I've been feeding her out of a dropper and spent 6 hours at the pet emergency room because she has 3 severe parasite infections that are bad.
Just to be clear, you just got this cat. She didn't get those infections while you were taking care of her. She was wild.
No. I got her Wednesday and she started acting lethargic and like she's dying on Friday. And so she still hasn't eaten on her own in 4 days.
Really?
Yeah, so I've been feeding her out of a freaking syringe.
Yeah, they do that.
Today is definitely her most active and perked up day. Like she's grooming herself and purring and able to get on and off furniture by herself. And she actually meowed a couple times. So that's really, really good because before she would just lay there with her eyes glassed over. She wouldn't even sleep at night. And
Have you tried cocaine?
yeah, no, but she's been napping really hard. Aw, she's stepping on my laptop and she's gonna sleep on it. It's
The one
so
that
cute.
you
Oh, she turned on my camera. You're so cute. Hello. And her name is Boba, and she has an orange back foot, and it's the cutest thing ever. Oh, she turned it back off. Never mind.
What mean she turned it back off? She's
She
not that
stepped on
smart.
the keyboard. Yeah, she was on my computer.
My cat never allowed on
I
my
have to
keyboard.
give her some medicine at 11 o'clock. So if 11 o'clock comes by and
I
Angela,
set an alarm for you.
thank you, and then she needs medicine. Baby, don't go all the way in there. Oh my gosh, she's trying to walk all the way in my room by herself. She's so cute.
I know that feeling when I first got my cat. Of having to, feeling like you need to be there all the time.
Well, was your cat actually dying when you first got it?
Actually, yeah, she had cancer.
Oh my god.
She had a tumor she had a tumor behind her ear, and they had to cut it off. Cost us $1,000.
The ear?
Behind the ear, like right behind the ear. We called it a unicorn.
When did you have to get that tumor off?
When we first got her.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it hasn't grown back.
No. She has a sore on her right rib cage that never goes away.
Aww.
But it's because she scratches at it all the time.
Gotcha. Aw, that's
But she's
sad.
fine. She's 12 now. She's good. I mean, that was literally 12 years ago. So.
Yeah, this one here, she freaking just like she almost died on Saturday night at the vet's.
Yeah.
Scared the crap out of me. I haven't slept properly. I've been taking off work. Apparently, cat maternity has to be a thing.
There are people who are trying to get it. Yeah. Which is.
Yeah, it's been nuts. Cause I mean, did you hear how? Well, you heard how Dad found her. She was like living in a pile of bumpers.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm assuming there was a bunch of crap wrong with her.
Yep.
But at least she's spayed.
Yep, and she's got all her shots for a year. But anyway, yeah, she's already cost me now. At this point, it's been $800 in less than a week.
Yeah.
Oh wow! It sounds like you should name her like Ferrari or Chrysler. You know, after a car.
Money Pit.
A lot of money to fix.
Mercedes.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Let's go.
Hey.
Buenos noches.
All right. Mention.
Yo.
Can we open your Google Docs?
Sure. What do I do with it?
I might change the name from "Calm Your Tits" to something else.
I was just thinking of what's a good way to tell someone to relax and that would just cause more problems. Have
I
a
think it's.
cool your coot.
We'll
Manage
figure
your
something.
memories.
I like it.
Or like Pulp Fiction. Be cool, bitch.
Be cool. Be cool,
That's
honey
it.
bunny.
Oh wait, my ultimate attack doesn't have a name yet.
You don't even have an ultimate attack yet. No one does.
Well,
So are you able to open it yet, Mention?
Which temple am I opening?
This one that I have mentioned new hero template that's on the screen right now.
I see what you have on the screen. Am I supposed to do something with that?
Well, I'm just showing you, but you should have access to this already.
Yeah, I have one you gave me like a week ago or so. Is that not the same thing?
It should be, but I don't know. But this is the one I worked on all day.
Is it what's on there that I would know is something different?
The Mark of the Matriarch.
Yes.
The name of your
Yeah,
first skill.
You just edited it. Yep, I got it.
Okay.
Cool.
yeah.
So this is probably, you're going to want to take some time and read what your powers all do.
Mhm.
I added, like, this is your first time seeing it, but what I did differently from last week is if you look at your martial arts, if you put 1 point into it and get the first level, you automatically get +1 strength.
Cool.
And then if you get it to the second level, which costs 3 more points, then you get another +1 strength. So there's things like that where now, and if you go down to your defense, like almost actually on yours, every single level gives you some new bonus to your character.
Cool.
And on the third level, you get an ability. So there's some things like that. Your third, your seventh, and your 10th, you get abilities which are described below it.
Mhm.
First, everyone else has done more sessions than you, so I wasn't able to give you every power filled out. So like your other super defensive move is blank because you need to play more to give me ideas of how you're going to use your powers.
Sure. Okay. Cool.
But you've spent 3 points, and you have so you have 8 more points to spend.
Okay.
This was just because this go-go gadget helicopter hat that you had, but I made it your earring, and your earring is called Matriarch's Mark. So I put it as move Matriarch's Mark to get it going. But it could be anything. I'm trying to think of what else. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So before you're gonna have time to go over your powers, but first I need you to make your super villain real quick. Everyone else has already rolled for their villain.
Okay.
It's your nemesis. They're in a supervillain team called the Saints. Where the fuck did that list go? All right. Roll a 1d44.
38.
Mind control, charm, dad jokes. Who the fuck wrote that? What does that mean?
What? That sounds awesome. Sounds like a job.
Has to tell dad jokes, but it mind controls you with them? What is wrong with you people? Well, I'm sure whoever put it in explained it at the time, but since no one's speaking up, I'm guessing it's someone that's not in right now.
Well, it could have been Rob.
Yeah. So roll a 1d42 to find out their travel pool power.
42, you said?
42.
30.
There you go. What? This is not a travel power. All right, that's going in the useless pool.
Wait, what is it?
Sorry, roll a 1d. 41. What a mess.
4.
This is not a treble power either. How does this keep happening? Roll a 1d40.
Well, what are the powers?
Elucidate can make anything transparent.
27.
Yeah, that's definitely not a trouble.
Skateboarding.
That's pretty
There you go.
Your nemesis is a skateboarding punk who tells dad jokes.
He's like a Tony Hawk. You know, now that he's old and a dad.
Fair enough. Roll a 1d49 for the useless power pool.
Oh, can hear colors.
You guys remember Tony Hawk Pro Skater on Xbox? That's
Yes.
pretty
It was actually originally on the PlayStation.
Roll a 1d32
Yeah, PlayStation.
for their kryptonite.
7.
I like that in Tampa level they had the Robo and the Serpent Club.
Gets motion sickness.
That's great. The skateboarder gets
Motion sickness skateboarder.
He skateboards because that's the only form of transport he doesn't get motion sick on.
There you go.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
He also gets traveler's diarrhea. I just want to add that in there.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a thing. Traveler's diarrhea, traveler's constipation.
I get traveler's constipation. When I fly somewhere, I don't poop
Yeah.
for like the next 3 days.
Yeah, that's also a thing. But yeah, traveler's diarrhea is absolutely a thing. If you drive for too long and you just...
I used to fly a lot.
Are you trying to say
I'm
that
the
you haven't
exact
pooped enough?
opposite. I fall asleep and shit myself on airplanes.
This is the best conversation ever.
It's not funny, all right? When you go to sleep and then you wake up like, who filled my pants with duty butter?
God, and the stink eye you get from those uptight stewardesses.
Just give me a free blanket and shut
Like-
the fuck up.
Like they've never pooped their pants before.
In an airplane full of crowded people.
That's
And
why
they're
Quarter
just-
always buys this whole aisle.
Yeah, makes sense.
No, I like sitting in the aisle seat so people have to walk past me.
That's why I sit next to the emergency exit, just in case.
Just open the door.
I need to open this for a minute. Why? Don't ask. Give me a second.
Come here, you'll find out.
I need this doggy bag. Chug the soiled underwear with the inside the doggy bag outside the door.
Now I have to look at something on my phone that you guys aren't allowed to see.
I don't think that's fair.
My first note was remind Heather she's already been knocked into a puzzle form once already, which means she can die. But she's not here, so she'll probably just die then. My second note was let people know I've added extra PowerPoints. Everyone already understands that. Like, now I think I've explained it every time someone logged in. One thing I wanted to make clear was, so I gave you guys more abilities within those abilities, but if that's not how you think your character was going to grow, then we can change those. Like, nothing's set in stone. It just, I wanted you guys to have some sort of like built-in tree you could see with incentives.
So, devil's advocate, if we try these abilities and decide we don't like them, are we allowed to change them after? Or if we use them, then that's it?
I think it's fine to figure out new ways to use them and give you ways to reallocate your points.
Okay, do I have a second question before we continue?
Sure.
So you said that Heather already broke into puzzles, so she could die. Does that mean that she could technically break into a bunch of dice instead of puzzles? And it will be okay?
No. Why are you making this? I don't need any. We are 3 hours in. Let's play the game.
Okay.
All right. So what I sent you guys ahead of time, and also, when it's not your turn, and if you haven't spent all your points, if you want to save your points, it's totally fine. But like it's going to be turn based, so you'll have time to work on your characters when it's other people's turns. That note I sent you guys was we left off with the fire hydrant spraying water everywhere. You're standing over the corpse of a supervillain you just murdered who looks like a Teletubbies nightmare. And which was an invisible supervillain that had killed a whole bunch of other beginner heroes already. And we left off, you guys all have your backs to each other in a circle, and you can hear super villains and shit coming from every direction towards all the commotion you guys have been making. You hear someone go, "Superheroes come out to play!"
Oh my god, please keep that voice forever.
You mean
Every
even just
creepy anime
regular?
bad
Just
guy.
like talking? Just
Yeah.
always be that?
Yep.
Don't ever change your voice.
Okay. So what
It's
I'd sent
every
to you
anime
guys
psycho.
ahead of time that I thought maybe you'd talk about is, are you running? Are you hiding? Are you fighting? Are you going to choose a more defensible position? Right now, you're in the center of this street.
I mean, looking around, is there...
This destroyed building up here is the place you were supposed to be meeting, the building that got blown up.
Is
Okay.
this not in roll 20, or is this a different screen in roll 20? Because
Oh, did I not drag? I see what I did. Boop.
there we go. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah. Our characters are already out there.
Yeah, you're all in this circle in the middle of the street.
Okay. I was just making sure for when we roll initiative, that's all.
Oh, there I am.
Yep.
The bears.
So, and Heather's with us, or she's like passed out in the middle? Like, how does
She's in
this work?
puzzles. She's in puzzle pieces.
Everyone's here, including Yannick and Sam's character that he never made and probably will never make. Everyone is here. Roll your initiatives. While you're rolling your initiatives, you can feel free to start saying what the plan is.
Wait, I don't see my character's token though.
Can you?
You're,
Yeah. Can
you're
you
the top
erase?
left one.
That's me?
It won't
Yeah.
let me select my character. So if you want to, I'll drag in my own.
There you go.
Thank you. Cornwall.
Oh, that's so weird. My character picture is not. I can't pull up my Hang on a second. That's so weird. All right.
13.
You can just drag on a new token, I guess, if it's not working.
Yeah, I might have to do that. We'll see. I hit initiative. There's a good chance that I'm gonna have to actually re-click the code token.
You don't have a token. I deleted it. Drag a new one.
Well, son of a turd nugget. All right.
Get rid of that 23.
Was
Why'd
it a
you do that
23?
to me?
You said
Well,
you were going to drag a new one on.
It's so much better. I like the new one
now
better.
I have a 6. Awesome.
Here.
Best night ever. At least we had a poop conversation. That's
Waiting
always the best.
on quarter.
What?
I just dragged. What'd you do with my?
I moved it to where it belonged.
So it to be like I just dragged it out there. Initiative 5.
We'll also say that Josh's character that doesn't exist yet is here.
Can we use our powers that we now have qualified for now that we've given points?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't trust that laugh. Spent 14. The old
I
double
spent-
sponge.
Oh, you're looking at mine now?
Yeah. You don't got those outer bones yet.
Yet. I need one more point. Can I steal one of my Paragon points to do it?
No, you can't. But if you guys followed the rules, you would know something that you all should know. It's on the very beginning. Why does this say ethnicity? Anyways, what is the first rule on the page that I gave you guys?
No rules, just right.
At the start of every game, you get one new PowerPoint.
Oh!
You said that right there.
Okay. Well, in that case, rattle me bones, sucker.
I can't.
So Stephanie, make sure you change that at your top where it said earned and
I'm
spent.
doing it. I have to scroll. It's very slow.
Right now.
Yeah.
So
You guys gotta remember to give yourself that one free point every time.
So we should start playing every single day then.
right? Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Hey, Angel, can you give me access to my character?
Spend it.
Sheet?
Which one?
I need the character sheet just set up. I need to refine it. I need to edit it.
The one on Google Docs?
Yeah.
I shared it with you. It says your editor.
It says request edit access, which I did.
Okay.
I sent you the.
So you click that request. Okay, now I got it in my email, and I'm gonna open sharing settings. I don't understand why it makes you do this when I'm the one that sent it to you.
Yeah.
Here you go. Chris Mention has been added to mention new hero template.
Thank you. So when the points you said I have I have 8 points to spend. Is that paragraph?
have. So I'm actually I'm just gonna do it for you. I'm gonna add the free one at the start of every session. So you have 12 and you've spent 3.
Okay.
So many points.
So you have 9 points left.
Okay, cool.
I feel like my mom and I watch cooking shows together, and we make fun of the hosts all the time because all they do on a lot of shows is just do basic math. You know, they'll just be like, well, it took you have 12 minutes left, which means you have an hour and 12 minutes to do the next challenge. Like, they just do the like stupidest. You have one vote for you and one against, so the final vote will determine if you stay or not. You've made one dish out of a total of 3, which means you have 2 more dishes to go. Like, they're fucking stupid as hell, and they repeat themselves, and that's how I feel right now.
I was about to say, everybody likes to feel important and like their job matters.
It doesn't, especially if you're not even charming or funny or there's a reason you're a host. There are way too many cooking shows where it just doesn't. They don't matter.
That's why Ryan Seacrest has so many jobs.
Oh no, he's awful.
Oh, he is terrible. I've actually watched.
Wait, is he still around? He did American Idol with the brown-haired guy in the beginning.
Excuse me? He's
and
on.
And then he dated the dancer chick, Julianne.
He replaced
she's
Regis.
Awful.
You replaced Regis.
What? But did Regis just die?
He replaced the other guy.
Yeah, that's why they had to replace him.
He replaced the guy who replaced Regis.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's awful. Who needs more? There's just 2 blonde people on that show. What about Kathy Lee?
She's
like Good Morning America, right?
Is she really?
Yeah, isn't she?
I don't know.
Well, at least she's still alive. Jesus.
Hey, Angela, I still can edit.
Mother blipper.
I'm glad you're not cussing tonight.
Me too.
Stephanie has said a lot of cuss words tonight.
I know she has.
Do you have another email I can give access to?
Either one of those.
I blame it on.
Are you logged into your Gmail?
I am.
I haven't slept for
4 nights,
so I blame it on that.
You're set as editor on both.
Yeah, I don't know. If either one of those, that's it.
All right. In Roll20, try using this link. Like, see if going directly from that will.
All right, so go close. All right.
I apologize for the curses. I've been feeding the kitten with the stupid dropper for 4 days.
Here we go. We got it.
And not sleeping.
Hooray!
It sucks. Did you get it? Yes.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I can see you. You're typing.
Also,
All right. Can we play the game?
yeah.
All right. So what is your guys' plan? I still have not heard that.
Well, everybody's powered up their new powers. I don't know, but we're still beginning level, and these are villains, and it's like the villain's day out. So, do we feel like as a group we want to run or hide or be defensive, or do we want to actually attack back?
And apparently,
We
there's
don't
not
know
very
what we're
many
dealing
heroes
with.
left, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy,
So, just as a group, that is the question I'm throwing out there.
Chris wants to throw caution to the wind, but Patty doesn't. I mean, Blazer Beam. You guys didn't hear my name. Didn't exist.
Laser beam.
But
Okay,
that's right.
got it.
Leave it as Blazer Beam. I said Blazer Beam. I didn't say Patty.
Okay. What about Jebediah?
I think we should run.
I mean,
I
yeah,
know
of
you
course
nasty, but
I'm gonna go out. You know, I have to stop all these villains from doing things with the power of words.
we
Wait,
can
so
fight.
does that mean you're gonna fight?
We have to fight. We have to live to fight another day here. I think, especially if we're gonna be overwhelmed.
Okay, what about Dr. Scholes? Or Professor Scholes, excuse me.
Well, I haven't got my hero name yet. What? Well, hey, I'm new to all this. What's going on? what? What are you guys? I'm scared.
Yeah.
Awesome. We are surrounded by unknown nemesi. Is that the word for multiple nemesises? Nemesi?
Nemesis?
Nemesis? Okay. Oh, like menses?
Maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Makes sense. We either have to engage, run, or hide. Or just hold our spot down.
I'm all good with hiding. I just came out of the river and I thought I was dead, so I have no idea. Someone was whispering in my ear. Next thing I know, I'm kicking somebody. I'm a little confused.
Welcome back amongst the living, brother. So does anybody? Okay, so we've got one vote for hiding, one vote for running. What did you say, Jebediah?
I'm voting for, continuing.
Does that mean fighting?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna run and hide.
All right, so we've got one vote hide, one vote run, one vote fight, and I was going to say defend. So literally every single one of us wants to do a different thing.
Look, if to me, defend means fight.
Yeah, but defend
You know what I'm
was
saying?
to
Like, you're
kind
not
of find
hiding
a
or
more
not running.
defensible
If
position.
you want to stay here, and
Rather than
I'm not speaking in
offensive,
character right now. Sorry, I'm getting tired. If to me, like, defending is
I felt like just making sure we're protecting ourselves and not dying over this night, because after the night ends, we're okay. This is villain's night out, or whatever it's called.
All
there.
right.
You go. There you go. You're back. I'm back. My internet went out.
Everybody roll their perception and everybody roll an insight.
My internet went out, but I still have internet on my computer.
Perfect.
7 and a 20.
Kribor, you are having trouble. The fire behind you is getting a lot brighter. It's messing with your eyesight. Everything else is looking darker in every other direction. Your insight tells you that regardless of what you're gonna do, you're out in the open and it's a very vulnerable spot. Professor Scholes, oh god damn it, that confuses me. What is your name again? Drew?
I haven't picked a superhero name yet because I just became a superhero as far as I guess I just figured out. Yeah, sure. Drew. I'm Drew, guys. Hi.
Drew, you can tell that they are mostly coming from this direction to the south. there's definitely one or two people on both sides. Your insight would also tell you that this is not a very defendable position.
Hey, fellas, I think if we're going to be standing here too long, we should probably find someplace better to hide or fight from.
Quarter, you didn't roll your perception. Laser beam, you pretty much gain the same thing that Drew got, which is that they seem to be coming least likely from the north, and that your current position is very indefensible.
Okay. Okay, so they're coming from the north.
Perception low,
Oh, they're not
insight
coming from
crit.
Oh, they're not
Yeah.
coming. Sorry.
Quarter, you can't really perceive much, but you not only can tell that this is a bad place to defend, but you spot that there are a few good places. One, you guys could go on top of one of these roofs to try to have the high ground, or you could try to go inside of one of these buildings and defend yourself if you need to.
Is this about defending us, or is this about defending the people?
It would be both. Right now, you guys are completely out in the open, and these villains are out to cause as much damage to property and people as they can.
Well, then I guess probably being up would be better, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, let us get
make
the
that
eye
move.
of the eagle.
So the plan is to go here?
Either roof, either one of these works.
Okay.
Odin,
Do you guys want this one or this one?
I feel like that L shape is more defendable, I guess, than a corner that's like outer edges. I'd rather them come to the inner edges, if that's just me.
Sure, yeah. So we do have a friend that's in puzzle pieces right now. So we should
No,
probably...
she put herself together.
Oh, did she? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So are there any vehicles around, or do we have to just run all together? Like, is everybody using their travel power?
I'm going to move Matriarch's mark.
Yeah. Mention has no problem getting up to the roof. I don't know how the other people are planning to do it.
I plan on parkouring up there. Is there like a way to like jump on the roof from the ground?
Did you put points into that?
Bet your sweet patootie I did.
Okay, then roll athletics.
Oh boy.
Well, it has a +3, right? Because you
Yeah.
have it up to level 3.
Doesn't mean I roll well.
Oh yeah.
Wait, how tall is the building?
You'd be on the roof of a 2-story building.
So 27
So
altogether.
If I was on top of a semi, could I?
You don't have a semi.
That's what she said.
Ow.
So, Chris, you managed to pick up some speed with your Crocs, and then just like bounce off a tarp, and then onto a window ledge, and then grab a. There's one of the fire escapes on the side of the building, so you managed to lower the ladder from the fire escape for people.
Good, okay.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so it looks like I'm going up the fire.
But roll your stealth.
Sorry, who's rolling stealth?
Laser beam.
Oh, good. I'm like a fat guy rolling stealth.
Okay, you don't do bad, but when you drop the ladder, it's like it just makes noise. There's no real helping it, but you don't do any like crazy banging or anything.
Sure, okay.
So I don't know, like I know mention can just fly right to the top. You don't need to roll anything. Quarter, you gonna jump up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump.
Okay. Stephanie, you're gonna have to take the ladder, I think.
Yep.
Okay. Everyone
Right.
makes way up to the roof. No, I mean it's just a normal ladder. I don't think you need to roll for it. Everybody can roll your perception now that you're on the roof.
I mean, because we got matching numbers, could we add them together?
No.
I think it's cheating.
Well, but they look like snowmen. If you put two snowmen on top of each other, it's pretty tall.
I was too busy trying to bring the ladder back up.
All right. It was this roof, right? This is the one you wanted?
No, it was
Oh.
the L-shaped one.
Okay. So I'm gonna have it that you guys are each trying to watch a different direction.
Jeez.
No one sees anything, and the sounds seem to be echoing out the alleyways, and it's hard to tell where it's coming from. Quarter, you don't see anything, but you feel the hair on the back of your neck just start tingling.
Can I react to it?
In a second. Quarter, roll a 1d1000.
Is this how much damage I'm taking? Cool.
Yep.
754. It's like you were immediately turned into pink mist.
Quarter, who's the last person you conceivably touched in the group?
Do we need to call the police? Is that what you're saying right now?
Technically, I think it would probably be Heather's character.
So we do need to call the police because she's like 12, right?
I mean, she tends to cling on to me. I don't know.
Okay. You feel your arm just like it just pops, and suddenly you have a little girl's arm on your left arm.
His dream come true.
Now you are not allowed to touch yourself with that arm.
Oh.
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
Your arm is now Heather's arm. Your left arm.
Oh.
So now you have a 12-year-old girl's arm coming out of your left shoulder.
And my arm is gone.
It's on Heather. You hear Heather go, "What the fudge?" And that prickling on your neck makes you turn around, and you see a completely all black. What's that superhero material? The spandex.
Oh.
So it's like a pitch black spandex, full body suit, and only half of it is there. It's like the upper half of someone's body, and it's coming out of this black portal, and it just leans into you and says, "Hello from the other side."
Oh.
And he pushes you off the ledge. Off the side of the building. I am actually, I don't know what your AC is. What is your AC?
My AC, I think, is 7. Nope, 12. Oh, well, would it have gone up with my powers? I don't think so. Because if you edited everything to make it all proper to where it's supposed to be, then you...
Yeah. All right. But it's okay. You bounce.
Yes.
But for now, you've been knocked over the side of the building.
So I'm falling.
Yeah. Now we're gonna do.
Wait, I just accidentally rolled a really awesome animal handling.
No.
Just a random squirrel comes in and starts chewing on her neck.
It likes me. I'm like, no.
What was your perception, Stephanie? Great. 8. You see an all black hooded caped. Oh, by the way, all these suits have that symbol I sent in the chat on them. All these bad guys. You guys all remember that symbol?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all organized and stuff.
So Quarter, the other side, his is on his forehead. Stephanie, this guy is on his billowing black cloak, and I'm gonna roll for an attack because you are getting blind. Ooh, he missed. I'm assuming you have better than 8. Everyone has better than 8.
Yep.
So just this guy with hands and feet that are wheels have just stealthily driven super fast up the side of this building, and he goes to uppercut you, but you step back as he flies up past you. He does have another attack, though, and I'm assuming that one hit. And as he goes by you, he does a spinning kick and hits you right in the face with his wheel feet for 8 damage.
Ooh. Okay, that hurt. Is it my turn yet, or I just wait for
It
that to
is
sweat?
not your turn yet. And
Happens.
and he looks at you and he goes, "I bet you felt that." How many wrong names can you have on this screen, Mention?
Lupo.
Who, me?
Yeah, you got Lupo as your token and Professor Schultz as your username.
Well, I can't change the Lupo part, and I haven't came up with a superhero name yet. So Professor Souls for now.
Just put Drew.
I guess so.
Who was
The
next?
superhero
so
versus are you?
Oh, look, I can do this one.
fuck.
There you go. I got one.
Blazer Beam. Your villain is the Canary.
Yeah.
You hear the Scooby-Doo theme song. Roll your reflex save. Or your dex save.
Dex save, yeah. Which I got a +1 to, which I already had, by the way. The
Okay.
+1 dex save.
Do you know how to do that in the gears and?
Yeah,
Okay.
I took care of it already. Yeah.
Okay.
7.
I can't give you advantage because your perception was so bad.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You get hit by a van in midair. A flying van has come to the top of this building and knocks you off the building.
Cripes.
So I'm gonna roll.
Do I bounce too because I'm so fat?
Bubbles bounce.
He weebles, he wobbles, but he doesn't fall down.
You take 10 damage from getting hit by the car, and I'm gonna let you roll a 1d8 on how much damage you take from falling.
Well, I took damage last time, so this will probably put me down. Yep. Yeah. I'm knocked unconscious.
Okay.
Do we do negatives in this, or we just stop at 0?
I think we're gonna stop at 0 unless it's like a massive amount, unless it's like double your whole hit points.
Okay, no. It'd be -1.
Okay, so immediately roll a death save, which I forgot how is that 10? Anything higher than 10?
10 and higher, yeah.
Okay.
Shit. All
Perfect. As you fall unconscious, you see the van is actually parked right next to your head, and basically a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, but a porcupine comes out. Every part that isn't the quills is covered in black.
A prepubescent, pugilistic porcupine?
Yes. Yes. You
That's the last
nailed
thing
it.
Yeah.
Please write that in the chat so we have it forever. Who's the last? We did everybody, right? Everyone's been hit? Wait. Drew, were you hit?
I don't think so. I think you just yelled at him for not having the
Right.
naming.
Yep, that was enough for
You
me.
shamed me for my names. Name shamed me.
Mention. Shit. How the fuck do I do this? Give me 1 second. Didn't I make you re-roll for this guy's main power? You hear a voice in your head mention say, "I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something." Roll your wisdom save.
7.
You suddenly like arms and legs, your whole body, everything gets like pins and needles and tingly. And you hear the voice inside your head go, that was easy. Hey, why don't you take a step forward for me? Roll a 1d10.
Why does that not sound promising?
7.
I forgot. You're. I'm gonna let you roll. I want to roll something where like the spirits might be able to start your earring spinning without you. Well, Chris, what do you think that would be? Like a wisdom save again, or?
I mean, what else is there? Hold on. That's probably your. Yeah, because I mean, it's nothing else that would really make any sense, would it? I mean, maybe charisma to kind of say like maybe the spirits like you enough, or you've made them like you enough to try
And
to have.
Mitch, do you remember that we made it that it's all female spirits now? We redacted it. It was you're the first man to ever get this earring.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, roll another wisdom save to see if they can help you.
A 4. No.
Perfect. You take 7 damage as you fall 2 stories.
Where do I track damage on my thing, by the way?
On roll 20.
Right, but what are my hit points then?
You were level 1, you're at 10.
Okay.
I already put it all there.
You did?
Oh no, your stats are. Oh Jesus, the one thing I did so much stuff today, and didn't do your. I didn't do your stuff.
Yeah, man. Where's my stuff?
You said you're a smart guy, right?
Yeah. He's an astronomer.
Oh, I am a.
Oh, I'm on the wrong one too, by the way. You put under mention new, right?
Yep.
I opened the wrong one anyway.
So I gave you 2 free skills. You get to pick 2 more out of the skill list that you want to add that your character would have had, as a human.
Investigation.
So your max hit points is 12, and your current would be 5. Whoa.
I put some points into my defensive, so I've got +1 AC and +1 dex save. Is that what am I doing? How do I do that? By the way,
For your dex save, I think it's this gear wheel, and
Yeah, it's the middle top block.
add +1 there.
I just did it for you.
Okay.
And your armor, you said you had +1 armor because you would start more like here. Like you start at 12 and now you have 13.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So now we're gonna go back to the turn order. Stephanie, it's your turn.
Okay. I just got hit by wheels in the face, and I took 8 points of damage. That's correct?
Yep, and you sound super far away.
Yes, I am.
He wasn't saying it like you didn't know. He was saying to correct it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here. Is he still on the building next to me? Or
Yep.
did he like roll back down? Okay.
He's on the roof right next to you. Ooh, a cool power that you could maybe learn is like to absorb what you're hit by. It's like an instant reaction.
That would be cool, but I've got my I would like to. What is the ground underneath me?
What are rooftops made out of? Isn't it
Concrete?
the rubbery tar thing?
Tar, yeah.
Oh, because a lot of rooftops in movies are just like concrete, but okay. They have the gravelly stuff.
Well, it's like a layer of tar over the concrete, I guess.
Keep it waterproof.
Chris, what time do you want to be done by?
I'm off tomorrow, so until I fall asleep.
Okay. How are you feeling now?
I'm tired, but I'm gonna try and fight through this. I already had a cup of coffee, so it should be good in a little bit.
Yeah, I had caffeinated tea. We'll see what happens. Yes, I would like to absorb the concrete and the whatever the hell other material you were talking about.
The tar.
Gravelly tar, yes.
Did you
Using
put
my
points to get 2 things now? Yep, double sponge.
yeah. Well, it's not. It's called. It takes two.
You didn't
It's
change it
called-
yet. You didn't change
I
it
think-
here.
Oh well. All of my powers are song titles. You should know this. Okay. I can't wait to get to Give Me 3 Steps. Because Leonard Skinner. Okay. So I absorb those powers, and then can I just like clap his face? I'm thinking like I have a side of each on each hand,
Sure.
and I would just like to like smash his face between the two materials.
Okay, it's still 1 attack though, right? Until you get level 5 and you can swing twice.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna try to smash him with a side of concrete and grapple.
Go for it.
Cool. What do I hit for my button on my character sheet?
Have you changed anything since you put points into your stuff?
No, I have not converted anything to my character sheet. It's just on my. I have cast iron punch, but it isn't really.
Okay, and you get +1 to your Constitution saving throw, which I'm going to add now. And outer bones. Surprised you're not using your outer bones.
But it's not an attack; it's a defense.
No, you can trigger it and then hit them with your spikes, like you said. You want to be like Marrow.
I do want to be like Marrow. For some reason, I was thinking it's just defensive, not offensive.
It's all these abilities help with your defense. That doesn't mean like you change your elements. Like you absorb concrete. Now you can, because you bought this point, you can stab out some bones out of your, elbows or wherever you get them.
Are they made out of concrete?
Yeah, they're made out of whatever your bones are made out of at the moment.
I mean, it's kind of what I'm doing because I'm just sticking out of my hands instead of my elbows.
Right, but I would say it does more damage to combine your powers, especially if these bones are sharp.
Well, I did not know I can combine my powers because I'm just using one turn. But cool. All right, now I know. I am going to absorb the concrete and the gravel, and I am going to poke it out as bones out of my body and smack him with it.
Perfect.
His Marrow is super, super underrated X-Men. Well, she's not really an X-Men. You know what I mean?
She is at times.
I mean, yeah, she's actually not even always Brotherhood either. She's just a freaking warlock. Okay.
Okay, so what is your current? Your current is strength. Okay. That button should work. Yeah, I made you a marrow stab.
I poked it. Aw. I think
This
it broke my pen. It's not very strong.
your guy holds completely still, so even though you might have missed, you actually hit him full on, and your concrete bone snaps, and you feel a ton of pain, and the guy just stands there and laughs,
What the hell?
and he goes, "Feel no evil." In the meantime, you guys might notice that all your other hero compatriots have gotten snatched off the roof by some other unnamed villain in black, and everyone's been separated and fighting. Drew, it's your turn.
Who, me?
Huh?
Yeah,
All right, what do I see?
roll your perception.
Easily, duckily.
There's a guy just casually walking towards you, smoking a cigarette. He just seems really at ease. He's wearing a pitch black, like business suit, black leather shoes, black gloves, and a black mask that completely covers his head and has no details on it at all. And on his pocket square is the skull with an S on it. You can roll your history to see if you recognize this.
Sure. Do it.
No. You have no fucking clue.
Okay. All right. Well, I will call upon my celestial partners and have them help me kick some ass.
Hey, did you already add these +2 strength to your?
I did. No, to my. No, I didn't. How do you do that? Just make the 12 to 14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you add your 1 AC? Oh yeah, we did that part.
Yeah, we did the AC. Yeah.
Did you change your movement speed to get the +10?
Is that just for the helicopter?
Yeah.
So, should I make it 40 feet or not?
Yeah, you can do it.
All right. Cool.
And then this, I don't know how to because it's only for involving your helicopter. But we just got to remember if you use that power, you get +1 to your ability acrobatic skill checks with it.
Okay.
All right. So as soon as you hit the ground, although your body's in a ton of pain, it's not tingling like it was. Like that pain seems to have ripped his control from you. So
Right.
sorry, what were you gonna do by summoning your?
I was gonna summon my celestial presence to help me figure out how to kick this guy's ass.
Okay. We haven't gone over who your ghosts are yet, so if you'll excuse me, these will be placeholders, and we'll
Sure.
we'll say the earring is still syncing up to you, so you're getting some ghost out of order maybe. Picture in your head someone from any era that Drew would look for help.
Okay. So someone from, let's say, Copernicus. Copernicus's time.
Okay. And one other.
Galileo.
Perfect. I like that you're using science with your nerd.
I love it.
1473 in Poland. Trying to think of. I don't know anything about the martial arts of Poland.
Well, it could be the Cossacks were the terror of the Polish plains.
Okay. So a female Cossack, ethereal, appears, and she's just circling this guy who's completely unaware of her. And she says, actually, this guy wasn't strolling up to you. He's just casually on his skateboard. Like, when they're not pushing it and they're just kind of rolling towards you.
Right.
She circles him and she goes, "This puny man will be easy to defeat." And what was the second error you called for?
Copernicus.
Galileo,
yeah.
Who is 1564 in Pisa, Italy. You're going to get... Are you familiar with Assassin's Creed?
A little bit.
You're going to get a woman in a white hood. She seems to have knives fixed to her wrists. And she stands next to you and she goes, "Don't worry. He'll be dead in seconds." So roll a 1d20 plus your strength modifier plus, I'm going to say 4 for now.
So +6 total?
Yep.
10.
The guy dodges your punch and both ghosts hold their foreheads in disappointment. and the guy goes, "Whoa, bro. Might want to chill out." Your ghost friends come in close to you and they say, we're sorry, we're not used to guiding men. The earring is coming, the connection is not strong. And oddly enough, you understand what they're saying, even though they're both speaking two completely different languages to you.
Like, a little help, ladies.
Or maybe you don't understand it 100%, but you're getting the message.
Just.
Well, because the earring's still connecting to you. So now they've both the assassin has grabbed your right arm, and the Cossack has grabbed your left arm, and that for your next turn they're going to help guide you.
All right.
It is Blazer Beam's turn.
So I roll a death save.
Yeah, go for it.
Yay. Oh boy. Yay, 19.
Awesome.
You wake up with a start, and there is a quill covered in this green liquid stabbed through your chest, and you feel a huge surge of adrenaline. And the werecupine above you just goes, "Ah, I didn't want that to go so quickly. I thought you were going to be tougher than that."
Well, thanks, dear guy. Thanks for helping me up.
He flexes his back, and all of his razor sharp quills, they're pitch black, and they all just stand at attention. He goes,
Oh, biscuits.
"Show me what you got."
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stand up, and I'm gonna be like, listen here, son. I'm just gonna screw it, and then I'm just gonna do. You need to learn a lesson, young man, and then I'm just gonna do a Sabernado.
Ah, yes!
I already added the extra +1 to my attacks.
Okay.
So the 14 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so he does 8 damage. But I'm at 1 HP, aren't I?
Was
Essentially,
that damage calculated different?
No, it's 1d8 +5. That hasn't changed.
Okay, I would put 1 more damage per level that you
Okay.
done.
So 1d8 +6 instead, right?
1, 2, 3. So how many more would you add to that 8? Is it just 2 more, or?
It's 1 more. So I only went up 1 more since last time for that. So
Okay, so it's 9 damage.
9 damage, yeah.
Okay. Any particular place you were you stabbing or slicing?
No, I was kind of blindly just going after him because he's, to be quite honest with you, he's scaring the crap out of me. So
All right, you stab him right through his shoulder, and he yells, surprised, because he doesn't seem to even knew that you had laser hands.
yeah,
And you actually pin him to the mystery vehicle.
good. You need to calm down, and that'll be my turn.
He laughs and he goes, "Ah, I knew you were the right target."
Oh
Yeah. I'm not the rapist.
What?
Nothing.
Wait, are
Ignore
you a
that.
villain? Are you trying out tonight, or are you what's happening?
Just
Disagree!
ignore that. Ignore it.
Disagree!
It just didn't happen. That conversation never happened.
Quarter?
I am crying.
Yeah.
Roll your dex save.
Why am I getting attacked again?
You're not. This is you hitting the ground.
Oh, I was about to be like, what the fuck?
Well, he's technically being attacked by the ground.
You got hit twice, son.
Once by my fist and once by the ground. Yeah, you manage to you hit the ground on your back, but you just bounce up a few feet and then come back down again. Kind of like when Neo was in the practice Matrix. And immediately a portal opens next to you, and this all black kind of like question mark walks out of it. Like there are
And he's
no.
right next to me?
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it is.
Alright. I'm gonna fuse him I'm just gonna fuse his foot to the ground. Make his travel power completely fucking useless.
So
What do you
roll.
want me to roll? Let's see.
You roll to hit him.
Yeah, I know. Which would be 20 plus. Damn it! Hold on. It would be 20 plus 2.
Yep, you have a +2 on that. Plus
Are
your
you adding
strength,
plus my strength, which
and
is
you're
added already,
and you're proficient in it.
and I'm proficient in it. Okay, that's ranged attack, so that one. Okay, so it would be plus 3, I think.
Don't have a button for this one yet.
No, I don't have any buttons.
Try that.
Oh, I rolled already, but okay.
Well, just try the button. If it's better, I'll let you do that. There you go.
A little bit better.
Yeah, you reach out with both your hands and just melt his feet into the cement. And even with this blank mask, you can still see the surprise and shock from its body language. You still have your movement, and since he can't really move either, he wouldn't get an attack of opportunity if you moved away.
Can I jump off of his head to get up onto the roof?
You only have one attack.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Lucky.
So is that everyone had a turn now? Am I going crazy?
No, you're good.
Yes and yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's had a turn.
Thanks, Steph. In 20 minutes, you gotta show us your kitty again.
Oh my god, don't say it like that. It's so awful.
You have been saying awful things all night.
That's what she said. That's the worst I said.
Anyways. It is now Stephanie's villain's turn.
Yay. Can you wait till the kitten's on the screen so that you have mercy?
Nope. Steph, roll your perception.
Okay. I perceive an 18.
Okay. I will give you a chance to dodge his first attack then. Roll your dex save.
Dex save.
Actually, let's see if he even hits you.
Okay.
What's your AC?
11.
Okay, so yeah, roll your dex save.
I poked it. 24.
Okay. He uses his wheels on his feet to like twirl in a circle super fast, and then he does a spinning kick at you again, and you manage to dodge it. You do not get a chance to dodge his second attack though.
Oh,
oh good. Oh good, it's a crit.
What's wrong with you? How many damages is that?
Just 8.
Just 8? Okay, cool. Are we doing negatives or not?
Quarter, roll your dexterity save. Right as you land on the roof, Rena gets her unconscious body goes flying into you. Take 1 damage. And you hear someone go, "Ah, good catch."
Somebody's looking to get the fucking farmhand.
Did you come up with a name for your enemy yet? Mention?
Oh, no, I did not. I should do that now.
Mention this guy looks at you and he goes, "How do you get a squirrel to like you?" And
I give like a squinty look and go, "How?"
And he goes, "Act like a nut. Roll your wisdom save."
Oh Jesus! Well, you got me there. 18.
No, you resist him. You do not like his lame ass joke.
Yeah, there you go.
And then he goes, "Well, everyone's a critic," and he swings his skateboard at your face.
Whoa.
I think that might have missed. You're doing good.
All right.
He whiffs it as the two ghosts pull you back to dodge.
That's his name, by the way.
Skater boy. That'll work great.
He was a skater boy. He said to you,
That's the one.
"'Cause you weren't good enough for me."
It is Blazer's turn, or not turn, but Blazer's villain's turn. It's the Canary's turn. The Canary. Roll your strength save.
Good. I should be all right with that one. 15.
He tries grabbing your wrist with his one good arm and tries pulling you away, but you manage to just lean into it and not give any ground.
It's you say leaned into it, but really I lost my footing a little bit, and I'm using him. I'm pressing against him too.
I was actually imagining your Crocs are like smoking on the ground. They're like pushing you forward.
Okay, that's better.
God, I keep wanting to call him Quill. Canary just snaps one of his quills off and tries stabbing you in the chest with it.
Oh, good. He whiffs.
Because you have a higher than. You know what? I'm gonna give him disadvantage. I'm gonna roll again. Because you have him partially pinned.
Yeah. Hey, he actually misses.
There we go.
Be right back.
The canary. It's your turn, Quarter.
Alright, fine, I'm here.
The canary just laughs as you actually swipe up with your other laser hand and obliterate that quill, and he just laughs and he goes, "I haven't had this much fun in years."
I need to teach you some manners.
Quarter, you I'm assuming are. What are you doing? Because you just got Rena knocked into your arms.
You said she's
Oh
unconscious,
shit!
right?
I'm sorry. It's not your turn. It's your bad guy's turn. Roll your perception check.
Now I'm gonna lose another limb, or something even far worse.
Oh my god! I should have given you a disadvantage. I forgot you have a baby limb. Oh my god.
You forgot. Your fault, not mine.
Yep, you're right. You're totally right.
Hey, it's okay. You just got a fucking crit fail, so.
Stephanie, roll 2 6-sided dice, and we're gonna say odds is a good thing for Quarter, and evens is a bad thing for Quarter.
Oh God. Okay. Did you do a 2d6 or 1d6 and a 1d6, right?
No, just roll 2d6.
Oh well, damn it! All right, hold on. But I did so much better the first time.
Wait, I said odds are good for Quarter, right?
No,
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's awesome.
Sure, yeah, yep.
Wait, what?
I could have sworn you said the opposite, but I could have just been me hallucinating.
You know what?
Quarter, what did I say?
You said whatever's gonna benefit me the most.
All right, Quarter, roll a 1d1000.
Oh,
1d1000, you got it.
I think it's gonna be your the damage you're gonna take.
Yeah.
478.
Jesus Christ, some of these things just don't apply.
What? What the?
Quarter, just standing totally nonchalant. The portal's not even there anymore. You didn't hear it at all. Just super nonchalant. This pure black person is just standing next to you, kind of standing like his hands are in his pockets, except he doesn't have pockets. And he looks at you and he throws 2 dice on the ground, and it comes up a 7. And he does this first time you're hearing anything. Well, no, it isn't. This is he said his name. So he does this long whistle like, "It's your lucky day." And he looks at the charging the other villain that had knocked Rena into you is charging right for you, and suddenly he just stops clutching his chest and going, "Ah, fuck, god damn it, other side, what did you do?" He goes, your heart and lungs might have been replaced with wooden ones, but it'll be fine in a bit.
Truly chaotic. God, I wish I would have had this power in D&D at some point. God, that would have been great.
Stephanie, roll a 1d. Oh no, roll your death save. You just click the death save button.
Oh, thanks. All right, hang on. Death save. I poked it.
Yeah, you get one. Keep track of that. You did one good death save. I think you got to do 3 to save yourself. All right, Drew, it's your actual turn. Both of your female warriors are squared up on each side of you. You feel the energy of the earring flowing through you. When you make your attack this time, you're gonna have advantage. Menchito.
Oh, I'm assuming I'm at 1 hit point, correct? Or
Yeah.
yeah.
And you got real lucky. He didn't hit you again.
Yeah, I know.
Mention, are you there?
Yeah.
It's your attack. It's your turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not hear you. All right, we're gonna try this again.
Yeah, both sides of you, both your warriors are standing in formation with you, and you feel the energy of the earring flowing through you. So you get advantage on this next attack.
All right, let's go for it. Oops, I got to do it twice, don't I?
And I had a
thought
range.
I didn't make a button for you?
No, I don't think I have a button, do I? No.
Fucking thought I did.
I'll take the 24 though.
You can. I'm just gonna make this for you.
2 range and 1 blue cheese. Got it.
So per damage, roll a 1d6 plus 4.
You said a 1d6.
Plus 4. Yep.
Nine.
All right. The assassin on your right push your hand instead of a fist into what looks like, like just flat like a knife blade, and she guides you to hit him right in the throat.
Nice.
And he stumbles back. His cigarette goes flying out of his mouth. He's kind of gasping.
Cool.
Better than all the rest.
And the Cossack laughs and goes, "Try getting on our heads now, you little boy." Blazer, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try and finish this kid off. So we're gonna go help my friends. I'm gonna do another Sabernado just to see if I can hopefully at least make him go unconscious. Wait, hold on.
Are you keeping him pinned and stabbing with the other hand?
Yeah, if I can do that.
Sure.
Hold on. That's not supposed to be +6. I thought it was supposed to be plus. Oh yeah, because it's your strength plus your. I don't think it's supposed to be +8, is it? Or +9? I mean. Or +9.
I think it's supposed to be a 1d8, and your strength is right. I think your mod is off.
Yeah.
I think you
It's
have.
supposed to be +3.
Yes.
Yeah. So take off 3 points from that.
That's still a really great roll.
Still a really good roll.
You have now pinned both of this guy's shoulders to the mystery van, and he is going, "Oh fuck!"
Like I'm gonna panic now because I have no other way to. I don't know what else to do.
On your next turn, you just got to make an X with your hands.
I'm not a killer though.
The last 2 villains you guys fought died.
Yeah, they had it coming.
Quarter, it's your turn.
Okay.
So that the guy that knocked you off the building standing right next to you, apparently not attacking you, at least not right now. And the rhino guy is
How did
just
he even get back up here? I fused his feet to the fucking ground.
roll your perception.
Did he just take the ground with him?
You look down, and his feet are still in a concrete slab that he brought up with him. The concrete slab is a perfect circle, by the way. It's like the circle just that went around him just perfectly. You, as someone who fuses things, you can appreciate the atomization of this.
Interesting question. Are his dice still on the ground?
Yes.
I want to pick up his dice.
Okay. That's not an action. You just pick them up.
I want to pick up his dice, and I want to start juggling them,
Okay.
and I want to roll them for him, specifically weighting the opposite side of the dice to make it roll another 7.
Go for it.
I don't know what you would have me roll for that.
I'm not
Two
good. I don't
sixes.
think you have to roll it. They're small objects and it's a simple fix. I don't think you need to roll for that.
Fair
If
enough.
it was anything, it'd be your sleight of hand.
But yeah, I'm just going to roll that and see what he does.
Really don't.
You want to try your sleight of hand with advantage?
Okay,
Sure, why not?
good.
Yep, you do it. When you first grab the dice, other side lurches towards you, but his feet can't move, and he just goes, "Ah!" And when you start tossing it and looking at him, he takes it kind of as a threat, and he backs up or like leans back. And when you throw the dice, he watches it with like the most rapt attention, like he's no longer paying attention to you. And when it lands on 7, he sighs, and then he looks to the rhino guy again, who's sane and vulnerable. But I keep calling him Rhino because I think of it the way he charges people and he's invulnerable. Roll a 1d1000.
You got it. 939.
Usually I don't let you guys see these either because I have often saved your lives by not picking the one you rolled for. For any sneak attempts, the PC can say, "You can't see me, I'm hiding," to anyone who might see them for the same effect. Roll one more. Oh, Stephanie, time to feed the cat and turn on your camera.
It's on.
Did you
see her?
did you take the garbage out?
Oh, it's too late for that. It's not happening.
Ha!
262.
Yeah, I want you to have an advantage on what you give this guy because of your creative attack.
Hey, it was his fault for leaving him on the ground.
All right. Saint Invulnerable just starts screaming at the Nemesis, going, "I can't believe you did that to me. I'm gonna kick your ass. This shit is over. I'm not dealing with your shit anymore." As he gets back up, and you see the other side is just like waving his hands in front of him, like, no, don't charge me, don't do it.
Oh my god. Please, one of them charge him. Please.
Okay. Everybody roll your perception except for Stephanie, who's still unconscious. Stephanie, roll one more death save.
Okay.
Look at that beautiful
posted.
kitty. Look at that
Are you
kitty.
fucking kidding me? My character might as well be blind.
Maybe you
because
should
every perception roll I do is a
do
crit
something
fail.
with that button. Oh my
Ah.
god, she's
Oh,
so
looks like my
cute.
cat.
She's so cute.
Mm.
Right, gotta eat,
Damn, the one-time Blazer really needed it. Drew. Stephanie, you did not make that death saving throw.
Okay, I got a miss. Oh, hang on. The cat's trying to escape. Oh, she just spit her medicine all over me. Shit. All right, hang on. I didn't hold her beak shut hard enough.
All right, focus on that.
Hard to tell when the cat stops and the pants begin.
Hit.
Because we got a match.
Jello, since I still have a turn, I want to go help Steph's character.
That's a good point. Sorry, I skipped ahead because you threw the dice. Yeah,
Sorry.
you can still help her out, like with any sort of small action.
Motion check.
Yeah, I mean, you have some experience. If she has a broken leg, you know to kill her.
My healing spell is just called Glue Factory.
Is there any idea, like in this inspiration of a moment, where you can think of how to use any of your powers in a way that might help her? Either shock her awake, or resuscitate her, or help her roll her death save.
I mean, if she has any open wounds, I can fuse the wound close. If she has any broken bones, I guess I can technically try to fuse the bone back together.
With your medicine and how limp she is, it looks like she's got a skull fracture from getting kicked in the face twice.
Huh?
So, yeah, you could try using your powers to fuse it back together.
I mean, you never know till you tried. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I thought I was about to kill Stephanie.
Stephanie, you wake up with a gasp. You've got a really weird headache, like your skull feels tighter than it should be. Luckily, just out of character, anytime you transform and transform back, your skull will be okay.
Oh my God, it'd be really funny if even when she transforms, her skull is just floating in whatever she. So even if she becomes water, there's just a human skull floating in the water.
Thank you, everyone. This is Quarter giving the DM a terrible idea.
Yeah, I know, it's great.
This is Quarter's superpower.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Until you learn fission and take it apart.
That's gonna be a minute.
So Stephanie, you woke up. Roll your perception.
Okay.
You're in Quarter's arms on the ground.
You mean arm? Because I don't think both arms.
Oh yeah.
Are holding.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Quarter. No,
I play
Quarter
a
was
lot.
touching your forehead with the baby arm. That's the power. My strong arm.
Oh my God.
All right,
Okay.
Stephanie, you wake up with a start with a baby hand on your forehead and Quarter holding you in his lap, and
Baby hands. Well,
baby in regards to Quarter's dimensions.
okay. Gotcha.
Who else? Quarter, you rolled a. What was? You rolled. Stephanie rolled a 14 perception. Laser failed. Oh, Drew. Okay, so Drew and Stephanie. You hear a woman scream, and suddenly there is a woman in all black with long black hair coming out of her mask, flying above you, and she's screaming and she's going, "She was supposed to turn into a puzzle piece. The file said she turns into puzzle pieces." And you see this woman has punched through Salem's chest. And her limp ragdoll body is just hanging from her arm as this woman is freaking out.
I'm freaking out.
Suddenly there's this whirl of this of speed that none of you guys are strong or leveled up enough to even comprehend, and suddenly all of you are on this rooftop in a pile, and all the villains are standing in front of you, and there's this new big strong black plated armored villain who they all seem to be looking to, and he goes, "No more games. You weren't supposed to kill them." And the woman who's now dropped Salem's corpse into your guys' dog pile and is shaking the blood off her arm, goes, "The file said she couldn't be killed. She turns into a puzzle when you hit her. It's not my fault. Oh my God, what are we gonna do?" And they all start arguing, pretty much ignoring you.
I want to dive on the body and fuse the hole together.
You can. They're not stopping you. You can do that.
Fuck yeah. I mean, if I could save her life, I could save her life. Bruh.
Everybody, roll your insight. Porter, you fuse her her chest together, but when you're right as the hole's closing up, you realize something was missing, and there doesn't seem to be a heart in there. Blazer, you suddenly realize that you've been fighting for a while, and not a single other superhero has shown up in a city full of superheroes.
Hmm.
Ooh. Good points.
But I'm seeing a bunch of guys in black though, and 2 more showed up.
Much more powerful
Don't you
ones.
see? They are the superheroes. They've turned.
The leader, still ignoring you guys, says there can't be any witnesses, which causes another argument. And the leader just says, "Hey, I didn't cause this problem. You guys all wanted to have the fun tonight. You want to you want to deal with witnesses? You want to deal with the other heroes coming after us? We got to kill these guys." And it's on all of you. And it in and then when none of them move, the leader says, "All right, if you don't want to kill them, you can join them." And his eyes start glowing a menacing deep blue color, and all of them step forward to you guys. You all get one chance to not get murdered.
Oh, awesome.
How do we do that?
So wait, are they? Is he
Roll your
controlling them
murder
and telling
save.
them to murder us?
He's telling them there can't be any witnesses, and all of these villains are afraid of this villain, so they are listening to him.
Awesome. Not.
So what do we need to do?
Stephanie.
Yeah.
Your villain is Saint Invulnerable. He starts spinning his wheels super fast, and sparks start flying out of it, and he goes to basically just bury his hands into your chest. What would you do to try to stop this?
Wait. Can I just like
Put your head
pause
in the
that
way.
real
It's
quick?
unbreakable.
I used to have a Barbie doll that used to have roller skates that would spark, and literally there was
Yes.
just like spark part of a lighter.
Yep. I remember that.
So dangerous. Okay, so that's what he's doing.
Yep.
And he's trying to plow through my chest.
He's basically got 2 table saws on the end of his hands, and he's trying to shove them into you.
I mean, I just turned my chest back into concrete. I turned myself into my spiky bone concrete, I guess. No, he's invulnerable. His skin is hard, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay. So I can't hurt him, but I can shield myself, correct?
You can try.
I don't like when you say that. Sorry, I'm trying to feed this cat. I'm trying to force feed this cat with a tube.
Well, keep force feeding it. It's okay. I'm looking at your page.
Can I maybe throw out a suggestion?
Nope. This is everyone's important moment.
I'm just saying, in all fairness, I give you suggestions all the time.
I don't ask for
This is the only time Stephanie didn't ask for one. No, that's fair though.
I'm trying to learn.
Stephanie.
Yeah.
So you can try to roll a reflex save. Dexterity save is the only thing I can think of.
No, I will dex save that shit.
You take that food, little girl. You take it.
Nope, hold your beak shut.
And blow on her mouth.
I poke the dex save.
Blow on her nose.
What?
Blow on her nose.
No, I don't need to blow on her nose. She just swallowed it.
Okay, good.
I don't need cat torture techniques.
Not torture, it triggers their swallow. reflex.
I know, but it's not.
Anyways, Steph, you do a great job. You yell, and you fall backwards and you actually fall off the roof, but you hit the fire escape and you start trying to make your way down. Yes, I was gonna say, yeah, you like as you're going down the fire escape, you can see your cabs speeding towards you from down the road. Drew,
Yes.
are you there?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, that was a good fight. You didn't even spit on me. Everybody say good job, Boba. She ate 5
Good job, Boba.
Good job.
and she only spit like 1 tube's worth on me back onto me.
What a good kitty. Drew, roll your wisdom save.
Okay. This guy's gonna choke through another one.
Good girl.
You hear the guy says out loud to you, what do you call someone with nobody and no nose? No body and no nose. And he goes, nobody knows. Huh?
Did he take damage for that, Joe?
You let out a little chuckle, just like the briefest of chuckles. And then he goes, maybe you should stop breathing. And instantly your lungs stop working and you start gasping for air.
Didn't I collapse his throat a little bit?
You did, but he didn't die. Fine, he's speaking in your mind, if you want to be technical. He's already done that before.
Great.
I was going to say, I should just fuse his mouth shut.
As your vision goes blurry, you see all your predecessors standing over you, looking disappointed. You hear one of them go, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the fastest anyone has ever burned through these powers before. And they all just nod their head in consent.
Okay, fine.
Blazer, the lifeless corpse of Salem is at your feet. You're on your knees, and she's at your knees. What do you do as the canary comes towards you with 2 razor sharp quills dripping a green venom?
Oh, gross. Since I have the I do have the ability called what do you call it? Swiss Army laser.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try and turn my laser beam into like a big shield to try and protect us?
I would say you could do a shield big enough to protect you, but not like giant.
Right. Okay. I guess I'll do that.
Canary walks up to your shield and just kind of taps it gently with the quill, and he goes, you are just full of surprises. I got a surprise as well, if you want to hear it.
Not really.
Well, you're going to hear it anyways. And he stabs right through your shield, shattering it, and stabs you right in the throat.
What the hell?
And then he as you're bleeding out, he whispers, I've been holding back.
You're not a very nice young man. Actually, he's stabbing me in the throat. I won't be able to talk anyway.
He gets the gist.
You're a jerk. And then
Lick him off.
he sees what I meant in my eyes.
Quarter. Other side is standing over you. He's got his dice in his hand. And he doesn't. Hold on. Let me see. Quarter, roll your deception.
Oh, this is not going to go well.
It might. He didn't roll that high. I'll I'll give you not advantage, but one more try.
Big money.
He starts to roll his dice, and then he holds up one of the dice, and he holds it in his hands, and he goes,
Wouldn't those still be fused to the ground?
Oh, I didn't think you. Oh, I didn't realize you fused them to the ground. I thought you just weighted them.
No, I literally made one side of it fusible so it would fuse to the ground specifically on 7, and to make
Oh,
it to where you
now
wouldn't be able to use them again.
Now I get it. Okay. Then let me reset that because I didn't understand that. Now I get it.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
So, other side looks at you, and then he looks at the leader, and then he looks at his dice, and then he just kind of like shrugs, and he's like, "Other side can't do what is required." And the leader goes, "Don't worry, man. I understand." And then he gets cut in half by laser beams.
Oh my god.
The woman covered in Salem's blood walks up to you, Quarter, and goes, "Don't worry. I mean, what's one more body tonight? I'll try to make this quick, son." She reaches her fist back to punch you. You're just gonna have to assume she has super strength. Is there anything you would do to block, reflect, dodge this punch?
Oh, fuck. I can't believe I'm about to do this. I want to flip up Heather's corpse into her and fuse it to her.
Oh my god.
And just say, you can live with your mistakes.
What is happening?
Oh my god. This is dark. You gotta roll to hit for that. Your fuse button.
Nice.
Oh,
You can live
God.
with your mistakes.
Wow.
As roll your perception, Quarter.
This is the darkest thing I've ever done, and I'm definitely going to take dark points for that, and I'm so fucking sorry.
The question
God
is,
damn it!
do you take points for that when the public don't see you?
Well, I guess that's true, yeah.
Quarter, you do manage to fuse it to her arm, but not before that arm also goes through you.
Fair enough.
And it's a very weird sensation to feel your spine get pushed out of the back of your back.
Holy crap.
Oh my
I just
god.
fused both of us directly to her.
Yep.
You win some, you lose some.
I'm coming, Pa.
Rumspringer!
What is happening? Oh my goodness.
Stephanie, roll your deck save.
Again? Okay.
Yeah. Sorry,
Damn it,
there's a bunch
very
of.
dexterous.
Oh, you know what, Stephanie? Since no one has asked or succeeded at this yet, roll a history.
Oh, cool. Hold on, I think I accidentally poked other stuff. Ignore those. Although medicine would be great. You know what? Can I just
No.
pretend that? No. Damn. All right. 18.
You suddenly remember that you have heard of the Saints before. They are the most deadliest supervillain group in all of North America, and they are the scouts for All Saints Villain Night. And you also have this weird trigger where you're like, no one's ever identified them because they don't seem to live very long, but something about them seemed like you might have recognized one. And you're thinking that as you realize you can see your body walking forward and your head is on the ground.
Oh.
And that is your last thought.
Cool.
Quarter and Chris, you're both kind of just slowly fading out. You hear the leader go, hold on, I have this written down. You hear the leader go, "Why don't we get one of the pledges to get rid of these bodies, okay? This has been a disaster. We got to finish our night up." And they all walk away. Quarter, who, I would say Quarter, and mention, how were you killed again? I'm sorry, I
Suffocated me.
Well, my back got broken and I got fused to another person.
Well, her super
Well,
strength,
actually, technically 2 people.
her super strength ends up, she just rips it. Like, she might still have parts fused to her arm, but she rips the other parts off.
That's fair enough.
You guys both have I would say 3 of you, mention, Quarter, and Chris, have one more moment of consciousness before you die, and that's later on. You are, all 3 of you, roll your perceptions.
Perception,
Freaking
my
serious.
greatest weakness.
Even with advantage, Quarters sucks.
Aw.
Blaze, I'm just gonna let you guys hear this. Blazer, roll you rolled fine. You hear a voice you recognize, and you realize that you're in a pile of bodies being pushed in what looks like a large wheelbarrow. You're being transported through some sort of industrial factory. Glowing green vats of acid are below you on a metal walkway. You're being pushed on. You hear a voice grumbling to itself. God damn it! I had plans for you, you big idiot. I was gonna frame you as a rapist, and then we were gonna be arch nemesis. And I worked so freaking hard to get this to happen, and then you had to go and piss off the big guys and get killed. Well, you're a freaking idiot.
I was gonna name you Ethan and everything.
She goes, "Oh my God, I can't believe I chose you of all people. Now I don't even know what to do." And she's just kind of ranting to herself. I'm assuming you know who this is, Blazer.
Yeah.
She comes up to one of those green vats of acid, and you hear her let out a sigh, and then she just goes, "Fuck it, let's see what happens." And she actually pushes you. She pulls back from the green vat of acid and pushes you down the corridor into another room, and there is the walkway just ends with no protection at this, what looks like a kind of like a fishbowl, but it's full of this blue shimmering liquid, like right up to the very top of it, and it's glowing. And she goes, "Yep, what's the worst that could happen?" And she tips over the whole wheelbarrow with all of you guys into it. The 3 of you that were still barely alive try to let out a scream, but the blue liquid just fills your mouth and lungs, and everything goes blue. And
I would die.
yes. And this is the part where you guys realize it was 2015, and now it's 5 years later. The year is 2020.
What the
What a
hell?
bummer. What a way to wake up in this time period.
A hand bursts out of the blue liquid, followed by a gasp as a head emerges, pulling itself out of the vat. Suddenly more hands and more heads pops up. The last memory you all have is of whatever killed you, and you look around in terror, expecting to still be in a fight, but you find yourself completely healed and more powerful? Question mark?
Yes, more powerful, not question mark. More
So
powerful.
here's what I wasn't counting on. That the other side's body would be in there as well. So there's
How did the other side end up?
when he couldn't use his dice, he couldn't decide to kill you, so the leader of the villains killed him.
Oh yeah.
We could
So
use
my
other-
nemesis gets to come back.
Well, here's the question. Should we leave that character slot open and let either Sam or Josh play that character if they want? Or the other choice is all of his powers go into the power pool, because you guys just went into the same blue stuff that gave you your powers in the first place. So everyone's going to roll for a new power.
I would say that, but that's me. Other people are entitled to other opinions.
I like the idea of recruiting him.
Oh yeah, let's say his powers go back into the power pool, and then he re-rolls as an entirely new set of powers.
No, that wasn't the option I gave.
Oh, I was gonna say, because then he could decide whether or not he wants to be a hero with his new powers.
No, yeah, I'm not going to keep playing him. So either his powers get recycled as part of your choices, or we can say he's alive and he runs away, and maybe Josh or Sam takes over him.
I don't want Josh or Sam to get stuck with a character that they didn't roll, so add it to the pool.
That's how
Yeah.
I feel.
Okay, it is a pretty cool character. I feel like
I think
It
Josh
is a
is right to the
really
character
fucking
though.
cool character, but I don't want them to. I don't want them to get stuck with a character that maybe they didn't want.
well, fair enough. So, other side was just completely disintegrated in the blue goo, and his powers returned to the pool, which you guys are now going to roll into. Flowering plants is also going to go back in there. I really hope someone gets that sense pennies. I kind of hope it does.
Can I get my arm back?
That would have been. Oh, I should have said a 12-year-old arm comes popping up.
Oh my god! Put that in the fucking useless power pool. You have the ability to turn one of your limbs into a 12-year-old version of itself.
Yeah.
It's not even a 12-year-old person. It's a 12-year-old girl who does no physical activity.
Oh my god!
I just assume that my character, how voracious he is at eating, like there's probably a couple pennies. And
Just somewhere in your body.
at
What are
least
you, like a
you.
shark? You've just got like a couple of license plates and some pennies stuck in your gut.
Well, no, I was thinking because he's a coach and he's superstitious, so he keeps like a penny in between his butt cheeks or something.
Oh no, there's no fitness happening here.
Okay, in
That's
the
not what I
I
meant.
was imagining it was more he ran out of quarters from playing like quarters and that kind of stuff during drinking games, and then started using pennies and just started swallowing them with the beer.
Oh.
No, it's more like, like they gave me change and it was still in my hand when I started eating the hamburger kind of thing. It just hasn't passed through yet.
No.
It happens
Always
quite
gotta
often.
sift. You gotta make sure it passes.
Every once in a while you hear clink in the toilet.
Oh my
Like, oh, there it is.
gosh. If you eat something heavy enough, it makes the change.
All right, let's stop. It's time to move on.
This is a compelling and rich conversation.
You obviously don't know what compelling and rich means. It's okay. It's your second language.
Oh. This too.
So here's what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do. Okay, so here's how I want to do it. We're gonna roll everybody for every pool. You can replace if you want. You get to choose what you roll with what you have. If
Okay.
you don't want to replace it, you can pick one of these new things that you roll for to be a whole new power pool, whether it's a new travel power, a new useless power, or a new main power. You can choose one thing will be a whole new power for you, and the other things you can use as replacements if you want.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes. So we can do whole new power or replacement or both.
I feel like Stephanie still didn't get it.
We get one of each.
Stephanie, roll a 1d4.
Cool.
I'm just waiting for Jello to be like, lose that many experience points.
Or ever.
I get it.
I'm really toying with what is the prize for beating your nemesis, because I wasn't planned for any of you to beat your nemesis tonight, and Quarter did it. So
Cool.
How close was I to taking the canary out, considering he took, what, like 20 hit points?
not at all. These guys are going to turn out to be the most powerful people you can face on Earth.
Okay.
they were all just trying to have fun and goof off on this night and release some steam. You guys need to level up a lot to take these guys on.
Awesome.
But even still, you impressed that guy. Like, if you were there trying to be a villain, he would have recruited you.
Okay.
I mean, I did throw a dead body at somebody. That's borderline villain territory.
As you were fading out of consciousness, Quarter, you hear someone go, maybe we should have recruited the Amish dude.
Amish people are terrifying, man.
Who fucking knew? Stephanie, you rolled for main power pools, so roll a 1d47.
No one expects the motherfucking Amish. Hey.
Blood magic.
What?
What?
Blood magic.
That sounds like fun. What do I do with it?
We'll figure that out later. Quarter, roll a...
A 1d4.
No. 1d47. Oh, sorry, wait. What did I do wrong here? Because that should have been deleted. 21.
Well, either way, I got a 30.
Your 30 would have been roll again, get extra strong version of your next roll. So 1d46.
3.
Exploding armor. And this one came from, did you see the newest character for Warframe that's coming out?
No.
No, I did not.
It's basically like he's made from all these broken parts, and his ultimate ability is he can make his own armor explode, and then he runs around and like his just like his skin while it heals.
Oh, that's right. Like, he blows up like a grenade and then gets to run around in, like, the most basic version of himself until it rebuilds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, look up that character for ideas if you keep this. Sorry. Mention, roll a 1d45.
Delay 2.
Cassette player that uses cassettes to cast spells.
Okay.
So like it's kind of like whatever music you put into the cassette will do different things.
Gotcha.
And that was Quarter's idea, I'm almost positive.
It's all rush all the time.
That's cool. I can work with that.
Chris, roll the 1d44.
1d4. 19.
Calculate odds of success for any action and create and increase odds of success, I guess.
Wow.
And now that's a...
That's a main power.
no, never mind.
That sounds pretty awesome.
It would be awesome as a, like, not necessarily like a secondary or like a useless, like a tertiary power would be like...
Well,
But
you get to double up one of your pools and make replacements for the other pools if you want. So you could still have your calculated success power and your sabers at the same time.
Yeah, so think about it. You just basically get Tactician's Mind on top of it.
right, because I mean that would make sense as a football coach, you know.
Quarter, pick number 1 through 4, but not 3.
1.
All right, travel power. Roll a 1d43.
16.
Solar sail. Think like a kiteboard, but the sail collects sunlight to power it and make it fly.
That's my travel power. I don't even remember who that was attached to. I think that may have been one of the random ones I gave you.
I thought that Heather gave me that one.
No, it was definitely me that gave it. I'm just trying to remember if I had it attached to an actual person that I had made.
Mention, roll a 1d42. Chris, roll a 1d41, and Stephanie, roll a 1d40. Chris, roll again. Get it extra strong next roll.
Chris or mentioned.
I'm sorry. Mention.
At
Don't
20.
yell at me. I get it.
It also
42?
means no. It means
35.
Actually, that's not supposed to be there because
Yeah.
you already got that. So 35. Can animate objects over 4x2 and under 3 pounds to fly, usually carpets, mostly as bathroom mat. But extra, you got the double strength on that, so you could do something bigger.
Nice.
I love flying bathroom mat.
Sorry, so then Chris, you rolled a 27. Drone drop has a drone that carries in places.
That's kind of fun.
That would be kind of much more fun than Crocs.
And Steph got 9. I have got to start deleting these when I copy them. Travel through power lines.
That's cool.
So tempting.
That one will be really useful, though.
And that would kind of work with her manpower too.
I mean, we're in a city. Gosh darn it! But I just like the Van Damme idea.
Yeah, but you can double up one of them.
All right. I'll think about it.
All right, Stephanie, 2 or 4.
Woo!
Okay, Stephanie, roll a 1d52. Quarter, roll a 1d51. Mention, roll a 1d50. And Chris, roll a 1d49.
23.
46.
Stephanie, you play air instruments that people can hear.
21?
Quarter, you can instantly tell what ingredients in a food are bad or have gone old.
So poison.
Mention lactose breath, like a dragon breath, but steamed milk.
Ooh. I like that.
I mean, that's good for like if you work in a coffee shop.
I mean, that's one of those useless powers that could maybe become pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Oh. Chris, you gotta roll again, get an extra strong version. So roll a 1d49 again.
49.
Yeah, Quarter, you could totally turn it into detect poison, detect disease, detect anything that's bad if you put enough points into it.
Quattro.
Maybe even detect evil.
It would just detect me.
Your eyeballs have transition lenses.
Yeah. It's like
But
kind of good.
Times
Double.
2.
But double. So let's say you also get night vision.
Okay.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
Next, you're gonna go for a new kryptonite, which you may want to replace if you get something better. Chris, roll a 1d34. Mention, roll a 1d33. Quarter, roll a 1d32. And Stephanie, roll a 1d31.
27.
Roll again, double the kryptonite.
I'm rolling another 34, correct? Or
Yeah.
30.
I'm sorry, 25.
Australian accents could be your new weakness.
That was from me.
What is mine?
How do I double that?
Give me a second, Stephanie. I have to do them in order. So Chris, mention yours is going to be super boost your current useless power. But that was supposed to be like a doubler. So roll
Say
again.
again?
Roll another 33, 1d33.
4?
24. Oh wait, I'm looking in the wrong freaking list. Sorry.
All right.
You're
I had 2 originally.
2 originally. Sorry. Man, magnetic fields erase your current power use.
Which would make sense because he has the cassette tapes.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Well, I did put, I mean, whenever Quarter suggests stuff, he always puts good kryptonites with it, but I also would add kryptonites to other people's power suggestions.
Yeah, I tend to make characters instead of just giving a power.
Drew rolled a 24, which is puns.
You gave me mine already. Mine was the magnetic one.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? I was.
Remember, you had me
looking at the
reroll
wrong order.
because you're on the wrong chart.
I think I
Yep.
rolled a 12.
So you did 33s. You did 32s. Yeah, 12. Flowering plants. It's back in the game.
I would pick up his fucking.
I was
for
hoping you'd
beating
pick
my
up his
nemesis,
dice
I'd pick up-
power.
Yeah.
And Stephanie rolled a 30. Roll again. Get an extra strong next roll. 131. Asthma. You have asthma. But you don't have to pick that. You get to choose if you want one of these to replace one of these new ones and plus add one more pool. Now before you guys I'm going to keep the screen up because it might help you. But before you guys pick, what I would like to know, we all kind of decide as a group. My idea for what the prize would be is if you killed one of your nemesis, is you get to pick one of their power pools. So since Quarter got his guy killed, is that a suitable
I like that idea. Like we absorb the power, kind of like Mega Man.
yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Does it replace my power, or is it
No.
just a?
No. And it's not even part of this reward thing that we just did. So you're gonna get one of his powers if you wanted it.
So he had the dice, the travel power, and the flowering, or the dice, the black hole, and the flowering pants.
Where the fuck? Right here. Flowering plants, yeah. And he can sense pennies. Was his useless power.
Oh yeah, and he gets.
Your big laser beam went to the bathroom again.
I mean,
You said you wanted the dice.
the dice sounds so cool, but I'm trying to just. I mean, the black hole just makes so much more sense with my main power.
What for you? But here's the thing: you could still get the black hole. Oh no, you can't. No, I'm thinking the wrong thing. No, I mean, sure, it's your choice.
Do I do it as an addition, or do I add it and swap it out? Is that the rule? You
No,
either
no.
do. Oh
This
no,
is
I get to
totally
take that one as
separate.
a whole. Yeah.
This from these 4, well, 3 because you already got flowering plants as a choice. From these 3, you can just pick a whole new pool of abilities.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna choose the black hole one to add to mine.
Okay.
I really love the dice. I do, but I feel like it doesn't fit with the character.
Okay. Let me see this. So Quarter is going to add that. Are you okay? So now, out of your original 4 that you rolled for Quarter, which one are you gonna keep? Like the one that you're gonna double up in the pool.
Black holes.
No, this is the prize for beating your nemesis.
Oh,
That's
I'm
separate.
guaranteed that. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Exploding
now,
armor. That
okay.
also makes sense with my power.
Okay. So now are you going to replace any of your current powers with any of these?
I mean, solar sail sounds kind of fun, but I've already got a reputation for being a bouncy boy.
You've been dead for 5 years.
Fair enough.
Which I was so excited to say that, but I kind of ruined it. I meant for you guys to like go out in the world and be like, what the fuck happened?
I just realized if I went to the city because of my
Oh yeah, they're
Well-
either dead and gone or you're on the most wanted list. It's not going to work out for everybody.
Oops.
It's been a long Rumspringer.
Oh yeah, Quarter. If you go home, you've already
been shunned.
been shunned. But that was the whole side quest that just got revealed.
That means that Heather is 17 now.
She's 18.
Oh,
Oh.
she's legal.
By the way, when Heather comes out of the vat, none of you fully recognize her because, by the way, everyone's naked again. Everyone's naked, covered in blue goo, and there's a girl with you guys that you don't really recognize.
I think I'm just gonna take the juggling and exploding armor and leave the other ones. Or sorry, I'm gonna
Okay.
take the black hole and the exploding armor, and I'm gonna leave the other ones.
Okay, I'm going to delete it then, if you're sure.
All right. So exploding armor is an add, and black holes is an add.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, Stephanie, you've had time. Which is the one you're going to add to a power pool?
Okay, so I can keep my other travel power.
If I don't know how to explain this differently. You get to pick one of these that you keep with no negative effects. You just get to add one immediately to your pools. Which is the one you want no matter what?
Travel through power lines.
Okay. Now the other ones you can choose to replace your current powers if you want.
No, I think I'll just keep that one.
Okay. So you don't want to replace your kryptonite, you don't want to replace your useless power, and you don't want to replace your main power.
Hey, where's my kryptonite on my page?
Should be at the top. Sneeze uncontrollably around stupidity.
No, I think that's actually pretty good because then we know who's stupid and who's smart.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Final answer. I'm deleting this. Oh shit! I just realized I shouldn't delete it. I should put it back in the.
The hero pool.
Yes. I'll do that later. You guys don't have to watch me do that. Okay. So Stephanie, you're just keeping the travel through power lines. Porter is keeping this exploding armor. Mention.
Yo.
What is the power that you are going to keep in addition to everything else?
What was my kryptonite? Because I don't see a list of my sheep.
No, I did the same thing. It's in the boxes at the top, all the way to the right.
No, but this is his first time he's ever touched. Oh, by the way, mention you don't even know your secondary power. Your kryptonite is electronics break if you touch them. Your useless power, which you never, maybe you read at the bottom, but we never said in the game, is you are a dandruff kinetic. And you can kinetically control all dandruff in a 1 mile radius.
That's terrific. Ooh. Well,
I know I'd be taking this lactose breath.
definitely taking the lactose breath.
Okay, now is there anything you want to replace?
Well, I think I would. I think I would. Because I like the cassette caster. That sounds kind of fun. And the animate objects is fun too.
You have a tougher call because you have 2 cool useless powers.
Yeah.
Did you see what the power, like the first tier powers I gave you for your useless power?
I did, yeah.
Would have been awesome if you used it on your on the.
Well, I didn't have any points in it yet, so I couldn't do it yet, right?
You couldn't have done either of those attacks, but you could have just yanked his dandruff off and fucked with them somehow. Everyone gets their powers by trying to use them. Like you
Okay.
got to try to use them to open up more. And also, I've been awarding people more power points based off what they try that's new.
Gotcha. So if I do the cassette caster, what does that replace? It replaces my fighting ability?
It replaces your earring.
My earring? Really? Oh, I don't want to do that. No, I think I'll keep what I got then.
Okay. And the travel power? You want the Go-Go Gadget earring instead of the flying carpet?
So if I replace that, I still keep the earring?
Yeah, you still keep the earring, but it doesn't.
Oh, I'll do that then. I'll do the animate objects.
Okay.
That's kind of fun.
Okay, especially since you got double strength on it.
Yeah.
In all
Chris.
fairness, there are 27,000 people in a square mile of New York City, which I imagine would be similar to amalgama. That's
Yeah.
27,000 people's worth of dandruff.
You could become the snowflake. That's your name. You
Be
could
like
you could suffocate people with it. You could just gross them out with it.
I could do a giant marshmallow man of dandruff.
Oh my God! What if they call you every Christmas because it doesn't snow in Amalgama City, and they
I
just
was thinking that.
they get you to do
That's
a
disgusting.
white winter.
Yes, instead of the Rockefeller Center lighting of the tree,
Yes,
make
yes.
it fall in the snow.
Oh my
Yes,
God,
and you see the
so low.
newscasters like as they're trying to talk.
They don't know what it
Chris,
is.
what is the ability that you're absolutely keeping?
I'll keep the strategic mind or whatever it's called.
Okay. The
Well,
tactician.
Tactician.
And then, do you want to replace anything?
Yes, I'm actually going to replace the Crocs. I'm going to do the drone lift.
Nice.
I really wanted to replace my kryptonite, but I still think that there's probably a better possibility of kids crying in the area over an Australian dude. So
you
or
want to keep a kryptonite that's more
yeah.
likely?
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely.
That's a nice player of you. What about this? It seems like a more useful, useless power.
What was
Especially
it? Yeah.
your eyeballs have transition lenses, plus you doubled it, so you get night vision.
Yeah.
You want to keep that over flipping pizzas perfectly?
Yeah. Let's move that on. Transition lenses. Turns eye / night vision.
All right. So you guys are all standing there in dripping blue liquid that's no longer glowing. It seems to have gone inert. You're all breathing heavy, looking around at each other like, what the fuck? And Salem goes, I got boobs! And then we cut there. So next week, you guys are going to find out that Trump is president, and there's a plague that nobody's helping with.
Oh.
And half of America's rioting.
Oh gosh.
Hmm.
Well,
Wow.
that's fine, but the rest of
And I don't know if you guys are interested. Like, we could do it next week where you all kind of split up and try to figure out what happened in your real lives while you were gone. Or we could do it where you guys go straight into trying to get revenge and hunting down these people that killed you.
I mean, we're officially dead, right?
We'll see. I mean, Stephanie, you might be a poster girl for MMIW since you were a missing female.
Oh my god. All right. Well, I forgot.
I don't know. Different people are going to have different reactions from their families. So really, the question is: do you want to go find out those reactions, or do you want to stay in the superhero game?
Yeah, stay a superhero game.
Yeah.
I still gotta find the kids.
Oh, the grown-ups, you mean?
They're all the same age as Salem at this point, so yeah.
Oh, have you guys ever watched Miri, the Star Trek episode, The Gruffs? No.
No.
I've heard of it. I just heard of it actually today.
Really? Oh my god, that's awesome.
Which episode is it?
It's like they're.
It's called Miri, M-I-R-I.
It's the one where it's like they're part of the Enterprise, or it's like they're part of like the Star Trek group, but it's like they're like the low end version of the Enterprise or something like that, right?
Is this Below Decks?
No, this is actually a different one.
Oh, okay.
It's a different episode. This one here is when they land on a planet where a disease kills anybody who's older. And so all the kids are aging, and once they hit puberty, they start contracting the disease and dying too. But they thought that the grown-ups were the bad guys, and they call them the Gruffs. So I feel like it's the opposite. Like you're going back, but they're like not really kids. Like they're about to be adults and die.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah. It's interesting.
I really like the idea of a goofy Star Trek TV show called Below Decks.
I do
Isn't
too.
that a thing right now? There is
Yeah.
the thing that Josh suggested.
Yeah. Is it the one with Seth MacFarlane?
I don't know. There's an animated Star Trek that Josh said is really good that just came out.
Wait, what?
There's a
Is
new
that
anime.
It's on CBS. It's on their streaming.
I will have to
Called
watch
Below
that.
Decks.
Oh, there's Star Trek the animated series, and they came out with like a couple seasons of that. And this one.
No, this is a brand new one, Steph. You're gonna have to watch it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to watch it because I love in the newer movies they actually have a lot of little throwbacks and Easter eggs and little cute things, and they're from the animated series. Unless you've watched that, you don't know. So they actually did make a lot of fun stuff for the people who've seen it.
All right, folks, I gotta get going.
All right. Good night,
Yeah.
guys. Thanks
Good
for
night,
playing.
Guys, see ya.
Love you guys. Thanks, Jello.
Yep. See ya.
Thank you.